Welcome in, everybody, to Intelligent Aces podcast, episode number 92.
Woo.
I am your host, Main Ace Chase, the Main Ace of Intelligent Aces. I am a tired ace this week. It's been some long days.
You look tired, man.
I am,
Like,
dude.
ready for a nap at any moment.
I haven't slept good. I'm fucking working late. Tired.
Like, if you need to dip out early, bro, feel free. Pretty sure me and Nightingale can bitch at each other for McLovin. Excuse me, I got your name wrong.
What?
I'll power through. Probably.
He will persevere. He will.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here. We got. I honestly, like, I've been in such a weird place this week. I don't really know a lot of shit that's going on. I've seen a few of these articles pop up here and there, but I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention. I kind of wanted to maybe do a deep dive on the Steam Cube. There's a couple of things. How you guys doing this week?
You want to go first?
Doing good. It's been a busy week. Let's just put it this: Buddy the Elf has come and gone at this point, and now it's time to pray my back doesn't die in the next week. So, other than that, working my ass off. Battlefield with Ace at night. Boomer Squad's been fun. And I got to try the Mini Scout today, and it's fucking disgusting.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that. Just it's disgusting. And
Are you still beeping me on Discord here?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, that's pretty much been my week. What about you guys?
Well, you just heard me.
Yeah, Maine's been sleepy. I got professionally stabbed yesterday. I am waiting on the hospital to call me back to get me set up for an MRI. And hopefully after that, they'll be able to get me into surgery sometime in December to get this cyst out of my wrist so it can stop cutting off circulation to my fingers. After that, I then have to keep an eye on my left wrist because I'm pretty sure it is also growing a cyst because it has gotten to the point that I cannot bend my wrist upwards, which means leaning on the wall for balance is no longer a thing I can really do as it does not take any pressure.
Ooh.
It's been great. So yeah, no, I've got a Band-Aid on my right wrist because, of course, right-handed, that's where the fucking ganglion cyst is. Sounds terrible. No, it's not, contagious. But, yeah, no, that woman went in
basically,
there.
it's a little cyst. You gotta go in and take it off the bone, and then.
So there's two different types. There's the ones that actually have stuff in them, and then there's the hollow ones. I got one that's a mixture of both. Isn't that fun? So it's half hollow, half solid. Because why not? So yeah, no, I'm looking at this. There's 6 or 7 little stab wounds. She went to town on that thing. Oh yeah, no, she was into it. But I'm honestly very happy that she was into it because the last time that I went there to get this done a couple years ago, back in 2022, dude stabbed me twice, used a topical painkiller numbing agent, and then didn't wait long enough for the agent to activate. So I felt it all as he's stabbing me. That shit didn't activate until I was in the car 10 minutes later. Oof. She was like, "Nah, I got you. And I'm like, okay. She comes back with this fucking needle full of stuff, and she's like, all right, flex your wrist for me, and this is gonna pinch for a second, but then you won't feel a thing. Okay.
Nice.
So, as someone who's scared of needles, don't look at needle, yeah? This bitch ends up going, hey, you want to see something cool? So my dumbass goes, what? And I look over down at my wrist that she has in front of her. It is swollen up. It looks like there's a fucking golf ball on top of my wrist. And she sees my eyeballs go so wide. She's like, calm down. It's just the numbing fluid. You're okay. Breathe. And I'm like, why? Would you?
Nice.
But yeah, no, it was great. I didn't feel a fucking thing. She's like, still okay? Yeah, just stop telling me you want to see something cool. It's terrifying, madam.
Oh, hey, do you want to see something cool?
Exactly. But yeah, I'm very excited to hopefully get this removed so I can actually be more useful in packing stuff up for moving here in March and April, because With both of my wrists kind of fucked, that's making it hard to carry things that are heavy. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, I mean, you need your hands. You know, who'd have thought?
I
Need
need
your
my
hands.
hands for things and stuff,
Yeah.
both appropriate and
You know,
inappropriate.
I think about that sometimes. Like, if what would happen if I went blind? Like, everything I do is visual. Everything. I drive a truck for a living.
Mhm.
My favorite hobbies are playing video games. Like, it's like,
It would really fucking suck.
well, yeah. I mean, like, or if you lose a limb or something, like that's just like a weird, like, just thought I have every now and then. It's like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I get you. Back before I got surgery on my leg, I always considered about cutting off my left leg just so I could stop feeling the pain in my ankle.
I mean, that doesn't really achieve much.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way about my big gut. Like, if I just had,
I've achieved what I wanted.
well,
Except for phantom
I want fucking cyberpunk shit. You know, let's get some freaking
God,
some
yeah.
chrome.
I
Oh,
want to
gosh.
be.
And a wild Doja Pea.
Yeah, he does.
Baby.
He knows that I am
Oh,
talking
look
to
at
somebody
this
that is not
smile.
him. Yeah, look at this little fudge shithead.
he is the star of the show.
Little
Yep.
fudge shithead.
Jax.
What you smell the food that's in my plate over there? You can't have it.
He says, "Ooh, what you having, Dad? Can I
can't
have
have it.
some?"
You can
I'm gonna
have
get some when you're not looking.
Nah, it's set up on the rail. He can't reach it.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
What? What now? What now? You just come to interrupt me and then
Of
what?
course. He needs to get his coos and ahs from chat.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Look at that foot. Hi. My God, I want to hug his face. I bet he's stinky. Still give it a kiss.
Hey, actually, you don't smell too bad. How was that look for, huh?
He's like, you just smelled me? How dare you?
Like, ugh. And then slowly zooms back out.
Yeah.
Not a thought behind those eyes. All right, let's see what we got, though. What was that headliner you found for us?
Oh, yeah, let's jump into that. All right, let me get it pulled up here. Share the screen. Right
The
here.
media asset.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hit it.
I need my kazoo.
There. I guess you could cut it off short. I didn't know you could do that.
Alrighty.
Monster Hunter Wilds teaming up with KFC and exclusive in-game items. I saw this as a, of course, fucking KFC and KFC.
Mm.
So
Okay.
we've got a fucking palico in a bucket of chicken, and it's a fucking weapon like trinket. But
Beautiful.
you could also get the Colonel Palico.
Oh,
All right.
my God, yes.
And I think so. Spice up the set. Meanwhile, let's players redeem hunting item set in game. KFC barrel feline charm and the feline in a bucket of chicken.
I got a bucket of chicken.
KFC. So they're selling two special collaboration meals: the feast set and the spice up set, each of which comes with a different in-game item. So you go to KFC, you buy this set, they give you a code, and you can get this thing in Monster Hunter Wilds. So you can actually, these charm things actually exist IRL too. So that's
Okay.
yeah. 'Cause I was saying
Probably only in Japan.
yeah, Capcom. So the fuzz and stuff on it, I was like, these look really real. So
And then you're like, wait,
I
they
mean-
are real.
I do want a Palico Colonel though.
It's so
You know?
cute.
I'm sure somebody is selling those on eBay.
Oh yeah,
Or
I'm sure they'll
Etsy.
make their way over here to the. You gonna sit on my lap the whole podcast this time, Ajax?
Yay, baby.
He's like, till you fart. I'm out of here.
Well, now you're blocking the camera.
He says they
Well, now
don't
you're
need.
blocking the camera.
They only need to see me.
Look at fucking dumbass dog. You dumbass. You little dumbass.
Soon you'll just have his own little Doge cam, and wherever he's.
I actually wanted to put him a bed and stuff up here and put a camera on him just to. You think I'm talking to you? Don't sneeze at me. You wanna get down? You wanna get down? Good boy. What? I thought you were gonna get down. Well, get down. Don't put your butt in my face. Get down.
Hey, he's like, nope, Here you go. Present for you. Bombs away.
So yeah, so anyway, I see Monster Hunter at KFC, and then this is like that's a pretty interesting little titty bit thing there. So
Yeah.
So here's the feast meal, which you get some fucking art and stuff. There's a sticker set. According to Capcom's results for the 3 months ended September 30th, 2025, Wild sold just 160K units during that period. Oh, wait a minute. That's fewer than the previous quarter, and the game has sold 477K units, which Capcom called soft. Yeah. So, post-launch sales of Capcom's Monster Hunter Wilds sequel to its best-selling game of all time, Monster Hunter Rise, continue their decline in the company's latest financial results. Yeah, well, it's because your game is still unfucking optimized.
I haven't even bothered trying to open it up in like the last year.
I haven't. I think I have it installed on this PC, but like, because I installed it when I first got it to see what it run like. It ran great, and then they have like a shader cache bullshit thing happening, and then it starts stuttering for me. I'm like, why? I was literally like when I first got this PC set up and everything, like I was running fucking ray tracing and all that shit. Fucking buttery smooth. 2 weeks later, it won't fucking run at all. My hardware didn't change. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like my hardware.
That is definitely a computer issue. For like how it's processing, like a driver issue of how it's processing the drivers of some sort, because it shouldn't be.
Well, no. So it come out that like it doesn't delete its cache, its shader caches or whatever.
Oh,
it's too full.
Interesting.
That's the problem. It's on Capcom's end.
Oh,
the way the game is not optimized.
So it's not like it's a driver. It's not like the driver is messing up the game end. It's on the game is not doing it. Oh, wow.
That's what I was saying. Like, so basically,
why are we having so many games that don't know how to delete their own shader cache anymore?
It's the transition to AI where it's still too stupid. It'll be smart enough for too much longer. It'll get it figured out. Because they're firing everybody
but
that knew how to code and putting AI in and AI. Or let's be honest, a lot of the people they hire are just basically fucking NPCs anyway. So
Assassin's Creed NPCs.
All of them.
Shiitake.
Was there an Assassin's Creed?
Did we ever get that as a little video clip? Because if not, I need to go and do that someday. You say that shit enough.
Turn off ad block. Turn off my nuts.
These nuts.
These nuts.
So we may have to find this. So this is a Brutal Universe. Never fucking heard of this website at all. It's got a shit. Hang on. It's got a deal here. We may have to find another place where this article is out. But saying here, GTA 5 or 6 delay costs Rockstar $100 million.
Just trying to see if I can find it.
Blow my nose. And it's still not perfect yet. I started talking and my nose plugged up. What the fuck? Anyway,
so I've got one that's this. I've got it that says delayed is to cost 60 million USD.
Wow, that's not what I wanted to do.
Why is it costing so much?
I don't know if this is it, but this is what I just found on the first Google search of it. But I didn't find the 100 million article that you found.
Yeah, well,
of Grand Theft Auto 6.
It popped up on.
Well, okay, then here's a game rant saying the delay could cost 100 billion or $500 million.
Jesus.
We're getting a lot of.
What is with these numbers? Where are they getting them?
like that's Game Rant.
We noticed that ads aren't being displayed. Go fuck yourself.
Get the fuck out.
Can I get an ad blocker that blocks the ad blockers notifications, please?
We need an ad blocker to block the ad blocking notification block.
I'm sure it exists.
Probably.
Actually, somebody said it. I remember it was that guy who always did the "Did you know" video where he goes up and he shows you all the cool random shit.
Yeah.
At one point, he shows you how to disable all those pop-ups by running it in something different, and it won't.
Oh my
pop
God, we need to
So
find that.
I actually need I've been hearing about it for the last couple of years, and I need to probably just switch over to Brave browser. I guess because I run on Chrome. Obviously, Chrome, it's back end.
I use Opera.
Well, I think Opera runs off of Brave. So I tried using Firefox, which Firefox was fine enough, but the problem with Firefox is like running StreamYards on Firefox. StreamYards is a Chrome-based program, so it does not run well on Firefox. And I ran into a lot of that stuff over there. So I just switched back over to Chrome, but I need to switch to Brave, I guess. Anyway, yeah, GTA 6's latest delay could cost $500 million. That's $500 million. We're saying $60 million and $100 million. They're just throwing fucking numbers out here, man. Like I think these are just clickbait, right? Finance professor Rob Wilson, a video gamer, told Video Gamer GTA 6 month delay could cost $500 million in the loss. Okay, we're gonna read both articles. We got one that's 60 million, and we got one that's $500 million. So let's read both of them and see if the same guy said different shit or what, like if they changed anything. So I'm curious. Finance professor Rob Wilson told Video Gamer that GTA 6's 6 months delay could cost $500 million. Well, the moon could fall out of the sky too, I guess.
Oh my God.
Value and added development and marketing expenses, according to Wilson. The extra QA, marketing adjustments, and vendor complications alone could add another $350 million to the game's budget. Professor then explained from pushing a highly profitable release date back half a year. With these other costs can easily be $500 million equivalent swing. Other experts think that the delay will be expensive too, with industry insiders Tom Henderson claiming the delay would cost $10 million each month development. So there's with the $60 million. So $10 million a month for each month it's delayed. In development expenses alone, considering how GTA 6 is rumored to have $1 billion budget already, any increase would take it to truly eye-watering levels.
No shit. These costs may be worrying, as some fans believe GTA 6 could cost as much as $100, and millions, potentially hundreds of millions, in extra expenses could make Rockstar more likely to ask more for the game. Still,
well, see, here's the problem: GTA did not make. Well, I mean, okay, they did make money off the sales of GTA 5, clearly, but they made more money off their shark cards, and I guarantee they're going to be fucking pushing this shit day one.
So I think you need to put this in perspective for everybody. Do y'all realize that Grand Theft Auto at this point could have built a B-2 bomber cheaper than Grand Theft Auto 6? You could have built and made the entire Avengers Endgame and Infinity War saga cheaper than making Grand Theft Auto 6. There is so much shit out there that is you could have done now cheaper than making this one video game. Like, this is getting to the point
into it that's so expensive.
It's I guarantee you it's like what Elon did at Twitter, where he kicked out so much of the bullshit that was just being paid for it. And I'd be willing to bet that it's a lot of overpaid people doing fuck all, and there's a core of them that are actually doing all the work is a part of it. But it's probably the there's got to be some game-changing level engine they are building that is making this thing. Because to me, it's starting to get really concerning at how much money's being put in this game.
Well, I can say this. I can say the same thing for literally anything that's being made. It's got a $500 billion budget. What the fuck does that mean? And you just keep it's not a budget when you can just keep adding more shit onto the cost. No, Ajax, go lay down. You know what I mean? That's not a budget. That's not how budgets work. Like, you are given a budget. You're supposed to stay in that budget. Like, not just adding hundreds of millions of dollars onto each budget. Like, doesn't make any sense to me. Like, and I watched the interview with Uwe Boll. I don't know if you are familiar with him. He did some. They were kind of touted as like very campy video game adaptation movies. Like, he did I think Blood Rain and a couple others. And everybody's like, oh, Uwe Boll. It was kind of a running joke, but they did I watched an interview with him where he did this video game based on it was a movie based on a medieval style video game. I don't remember which one it was. Anyway, he got like Jason Statham as like the lead actor, and and all this stuff. And he's like, as the producer of these shows, like, I got a $10 million budget. Now, like, if it was a movie like Fast and Furious, obviously Jason Statham's going to want, a lot more money for that role. But as the producer, I negotiate all that stuff. I negotiate his pay. I sell the roles to these actors to make it seem like it's worth their time to do it, even if they won't make the same killer money as like a big blockbuster movie would make, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, like, he kind of gave his insights on budgeting and like making a movie and stuff like that. And I feel like video games used to do the same thing. And now it's just like, well, we're going to need another $1 trillion to produce this game. It's just like, to me, like, they just stamp these checks and everybody's like, well, video games are going to be $80, $90, $100. It's like, they can fucking make them any price they want. They were $80, $90 in the past. They have been, generations ago. But here's the thing.
They were a complete game back then too.
Well, that's true.
Not just that.
They were a complete game, but what is outselling everything this last couple of years?
The low budget games, the lower budget games.
Yeah, and the ones that aren't charging $70, $80. You know what I mean?
Silk Song.
Yep.
The Expedition 33. Helldivers was massive. Palworld was really massive.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Olympicus.
Eli.
So there was, this Arc Raiders game. Obviously, it's a $40 game. Like, it's the one topping chart. It's the one that these are the games that are actually drawing buzz from gamers. Now, Battlefield 6 is a AAA game, but they had to fold a lot of steel to make that one worth it. Really. Yeah. You know what I mean? They folded in almost every one of their actual game studios worked on Battlefield 6. And they're just spread too thin, I guess. Maybe their ambition's too high. I don't know. I don't really understand, like, a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, if you're
literally
not,
a game that could have printed money.
Well, it's not just that. It's like, why did that game cost so much? Why did they need 14,000 employees? When you've made other Assassin's Creed, you made Odyssey fucking 10 years ago. And that map, I don't know one-to-one of how big the maps are.
That map was huge.
But for sure, I don't know how big Shadows was. But like, how big Odyssey was compared, like, it can't be any bigger. You know what I mean? Like unless you're
I'll see if I can find
all of Japan or some shit like that. Like, I don't. Like, what are you aiming
Japan
for?
knows you're here.
So why Why are their budgets up that much? And that's been my biggest question. Is like, so from up till 2020, any of these games that come out in 2020
It's significantly smaller.
Well, yeah. So assuming what?
So they're saying
is Elias,
total land area.
I got Nemo in here. She's a VTuber.
Hey.
They're saying it's around 80 to 130 kilometers versus 256 kilometers in Odyssey.
Right. So significantly smaller. Maybe there's more detail or whatever, but like I said, like,
No.
why are these budgets so massive? And I kind of said the same thing about like Horizon Zero Dawn. Like I've done this before. Their initial budget for the first game was like 70 million. For the second game, 240 million. I'm like, why is it 4 times more expensive for a sequel when most of your assets can be reused? You know what I mean? Like you're releasing it on the second one come out on PS4 as well, right? And then
I believe so.
And then it was like it was in that fucking transition period of it's PS4, PS5 is still in a transition period, and the PS5 is almost done. You know what I mean? Like they're still talking about PS4 versions of games and shit. So
I just pulled up. I mean, it's probably not completely accurate to the T, but outside of Grand Theft Auto, Star Citizen is a 630 million, and that game still hasn't released.
Well,
but it's in an open beta, whatever.
Well, it's a fucking
money laundering scheme.
Yeah, that money laundering. Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 was 440 million. That's still okay. We're still less than half the value of Grand Theft Auto. We have the Marvel Spider-Man 2 at 315 million. We're still not at the value of Grand Theft Auto. Last of Us Part 2, 220 million. Hold on, I'm running. My head's starting to lose the math. I'm gonna have to do this the cheap way. Let's keep going. So it's 630 plus 440. There's $1 billion. Then we add in Marvel's Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Last of Us at 220 million. 1,385 plus 220. Horizon Forbidden West is another 212 million.
Spider-Man jumped up over 200 million.
And then finally, if we add in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, we get $2 billion. So it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to outdo this budget. And these are all like supposedly massive games.
Jesus.
Like, I have okay, so I believe it was Aeon, Terra, there was one MMO, I'm trying to think of the MMO, that got in and it was about 500 million to make in terms of like all the stuff that it was doing. And what happened is they basically got so much funding for it that they ended up not being able to pay the loans back off of what they were making. And they over put in the budget so that by the time they came into full live service, they weren't generating the money because they had overspent. Yeah, they made a cool technical game, but quickly they had to let people off because they weren't making money. And so then their dev team died down, and it was one of the deaths. I can't remember, like I said, it was one of them. I don't think it was Terra, the more I think about that. I'd have to go back because I have a list of them all saved with the reasons why they all died. But this one died because they overfunded the game. Which is one of the rare cases for the deaths of MMOs, is normally not the funding of building the game. It's normally something they've done, the how the game is balanced, the actual like game engine stuff of what they're doing for it normally causes it to fail. But they ended up getting so much funding put into it because they kept extending it, and then eventually just it couldn't. They went upside down and they couldn't come back on it.
The AI overview that I found, because I typed in MMO that cost $5 million to make, then did over budget, says Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, maybe?
Maybe.
If I'm wrong, I apologize, Pantheon
Rise
devs. I am a curious bumblebee bumbling through life. Do not be mad.
Pantheon? Maybe this was it. Because it was a 2024. It should have been a little earlier than that. Pantheon. It may not be Pantheon. And this is 500 million, is what you typed in?
Oh no, 5 million. 500 million was the number. My bad.
Yeah.
I was a couple
Should've been
zeros
around-
off from that.
It should have been 500 million.
Destiny.
Right.
I typed in
this-
500 million and it's literally highlighted just Destiny.
Right. I'll have to go dig through one of my old hard drives because I've got all that information from where I was researching building my MMO.
Another one
And,
says Star Citizen.
It's not that. It's a fantasy. It's like a combat fantasy.
The thing about Star Citizen, the weird part about it is like there is no like official release date. There's no like estimated release date for Star Citizen. But yet you can go and buy like some ship pack or some shit because
That's like
they're putting out like skins.
$40,000.
Yeah. I mean, so,
I have
So,
a
I mean,
friend
you're
who
not-
bought one of those like $10,000-$15,000 ones.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
I'm like, you bought a what? They're huge spaceship nerds. Huge spaceship nerds.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm like, there is many things I'd rather spend $15,000 on, and it starts with hookers.
There's literally everything over a video game.
There was
Literally
a Halo one, though?
everything.
There was
was
talks
supposed
about
to
a Halo one, but they've nuked that.
Huh.
Imagine.
That would have been definitely strange. It's actually something I would have checked Halo out for because I'm a sucker for MMOs.
Okay. Hey. Well, let's see. I'm gonna pull this one up. I guess the dog wants water or something. He's being very insistent. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this
Okay.
thing up here, and then you guys can kind of go over it for just a second. I'll be right back.
Will do.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Borderlands
that one.
sales were a little softer than we would have liked due to the PC performance issues, says Take-Two CEO, but he's confident it'll have a long tail.
Well, I'm glad you're confident because I sure as hell ain't.
I remember us saying a long time ago that that's not gonna work.
And damn,
And-
we were right.
No, we weren't, because he says it's the PC performance issues. Has nothing to do with anything that was going on with
Oh.
that game. Heaven
No.
forbid. Wow.
All right.
Let me see if I can pull up the full article so we can read on.
No, it's
with it.
okay. I got it.
Okay.
Just taking me a second because I'm slow and I don't have my glasses on.
Get your goggles on, fool.
No, I wore them all day. No more. Borderlands 4, by most accounts, seems to have landed well. Where? A solid critical reception, including by yours truly in my Borderlands 4 review. And hefty player counts seem to indicate Gearbox has once more put out another old reliable, somewhat reliable. More on that in a moment. Its sales, which were reported to be very solid in the US, haven't quite panned out to the rest of the world. At least if Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick is to be believed in an interview with the Game Business. It's not all doom and gloom, though. The critical acclaim for Borderlands 4 was superb, and we're really happy with the release. Especially, equally as you know, there were some challenges with the Steam release. Gearbox has been addressing those challenges and will continue to do so. So in terms of units sold out of the gate, the numbers were a little softer than we would have liked. In the fullness of time, we think it's going to do great. That's only so surprising to hear. Despite the fact that Borderlands 4 glued me to it for dozens of hours, I found myself wrestling with constant performance hitches and some truly atrocious UI design, which, as Zelnick notes, Gearbox has been hard at work fixing. Doubt. I already noticed improvements during my review period, which was admittedly still post-launch due to Gearbox not sending us keys before launch. Still,
Wonder
those
why.
problems... Exactly. Still, those problems caused it to hit a mostly negative score on Steam because Steam basically right out of the gate. And because of how Steam reviews tend to work, that's a difficult thing to recover from. Not really. All you have to do is make a good game. At the time of writing, Borderlands 4 is still mixed on Steam, and its recent English-speaking reviews are, would you look at that? Cleanly split between 50% positive and negative right down the middle. While Zelnick's confident the game will have a long tail, there have been other problems as well. Gearbox's recent Halloween event was a complete flub, even for fellow Borderlands lovers, and guide writer Ray Norris, who is left wondering what the point of it all even is. It all referring to the event, not existential crisis. Although maybe it really was that bad? I don't think Zelnick's necessarily wrong, though, and it's not because my opinion of Borderlands 4 Rickety Frame is at odds with the grumpy Steam public. Borderlands' model has always included a heap of helping post-launch support. Even Borderlands 3 enjoyed several substantial DLCs despite its rough critical reception, some of which were actually quite good. Just anecdotally, games that have launch issues also tend to get most of their more hesitant players once discounts roll around. I've no doubt Borderlands 4 will truck merrily along for a few years, soft sales or no.
So currently there are 10,000 people playing Borderlands 4 right now. Each month they have lost 50% or more of their audience. Each month. So
that's not good.
Each month so far they've lost
Flavor
50%.
Borderlands 3?
I did not.
Or not 3, but 2.
Yeah, no, Borderlands 2 was
because that's still the GOAT.
Of course it is.
How many people still online for that wonderful baby?
2,275 are currently playing Borderlands 2 right now.
Nice.
And it saw a massive spike here in June of people playing it.
I think they had it for sale or something again.
But
hey Chris, how you doing?
Suck compared
Hey,
to
Chris.
Hello there. But yeah,
honestly, most of the Borderlands games suck compared to the second game. That is my personal favorite.
Borderlands 2 was definitely something else.
It's amazing.
And I think it's probably the fact that what all was available to do in it and how busted some of that shit could get allowed you to really do some things you just can't do in the others.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest
shit.
gripe with how Borderlands plays out is how it plays out.
Okay.
So I thought 1 was amazing. I thought 2 was obviously better. But it added on, like it continued.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest problem that I had with Borderlands is like every time I wanted to play with somebody else or start a different character, I had to go through that same boring ass intro. I really and I don't know how to really fix that as far as unless you're open world from the beginning, but this game is a giant sandbox game on rails. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's just Borderlands again. Okay, so
Borderlands in general, I guess.
Your issue is having to start over with somebody.
Well, okay, so let's say we wanted to play Borderlands 2. I haven't played in a long time. I've never even played on this PC.
Okay.
I probably got a cloud save on Steam, but you've never played, so I'm going to start level 1. And it's been a long time, but I'm still going to remember getting off that stupid-ass snowy train, fighting the bullymongs, going through that fucking slog to get in. You get really shitty guns. You can throw Like once you get to level 20, then the game's like, oh, this is a lot more fast paced. You get some cooler guns. You get like your abilities and stuff are more unlocked. But that 1 to 20, doing it in the first time, totally, that's part of the game. The 5th or 6th time, it's like, fuck me, man. Can we
I do wish there was a way we could skip past that instead of having to go through it every time. There is?
Yeah.
There wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
Two.
I mean, I did it all the time because I used secondary accounts to farm the Immortals. So what you do
I
is
never
magic.
You just had to join another player. So you would join the master accounts world, and they could just power level you instantaneously.
Right.
So I would power. So what I would do on the Xbox 360 is I had 2 accounts that I would run and switch between as well as my main account. So I would log it in on the co-op thing, and I would run the 2 different accounts, and I would farm off of those. So I technically was using 3 accounts at once to farm all the what was it, Terramorphous, whatever all the other immortals were. I forgot all their names now. But it was like the worm thing. Whatever it was, whatever boss you were trying to farm up, I would bring one of the co-ops in, and I had every character maxed out on every account, and only one ever went through the story, and that was my main one. But you could totally power level it, and if you were on if you were doing like the Immortals, you could power level very quickly. So maybe it was just how y'all played. You always tried to play equal power versus where you just get that one guy to come in and just straight rip through everything.
Yeah.
Because like I said, from what I remember, it was a pretty quick level up. Like, I mean, it was still a couple hours to go to max.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, but
I mean, I was farming pink drops.
Like, I have a really what? I have a really
The
weird,
baby's back.
Yeah, I'm holding a treat in my hand. I have this like weird memory thing. I don't replay games very often.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always like make plans like, oh, I'm going to replay this game and like do this different ending or play this different, like whatever. And then now I'm spoiled for choice for sure. This day and age, like why would I play over and over again? Why would I just, I could just start a different game, just get a new experience. Like I don't need to try and milk a game out for, back, when you were a kid or younger or had less money. Obviously you play as much as you could on whatever you had. I think I played Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. I don't know how many times I beat it on that, but I unlocked every single, secret thing you can unlock in that game.
Yeah.
And I was able to do it. Then I got Resident Evil 4 Remake. I think I went through it twice, and it's not super long. So either way, it's like even the replayability on that game, and I started using mods. Like I was getting crazy shit on there.
Yeah.
It was still, I don't even think I finished the second playthrough. Maybe I did finish the second one and like was going to do a third and just never really got past the starting area for the third one.
Okay.
And just never went back. Like I even got the mercenary mode. It's like, I'm going to go play the mercenary thing and I don't think I ever even launched it. So, it's, I'm just, like I said, I'm in a weird place with games these days. It's like, okay, I really want to play. I want to give the Clair Obscur a shot. But I guess in my brain, I'm like, well, I've got all these things to do. I probably want to play with friends, so I'm not going to be able to dedicate. I'm going to fire the game
dedicated time you need for it.
Yeah, I'm going to fire the game up and start to play it, and then somebody's going to get online, and they're going to pop on Battlefield, or they're going to pop on one of the other game. I'm like, I would rather go play with them than play solo games.
Yeah.
I actually understand that dilemma a lot. That's why I haven't
Yeah.
been able to play a lot of the games that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try this out. I want to try this out. But every time I start to play, people are like, oh, I see you playing. You want to play this thing? And I'm like, yes, and
Yeah, I mean that's me. It's like I would rather I'd rather be hanging out with people, and it different, different story 5-10 years ago when we didn't really we had the internet, but at the same time we didn't really have the communication. Like Discord. Honestly, like as far as social media goes, I think Discord might be the most addictive. Hear me out.
yeah.
So,
I mean, I had a Skype account. I also had a TeamSpeak account. But out of everything that's lasted, Discord's been the one that's actually lasted the longest.
but I'm talking about like over Twitter, over Facebook.
Oh, I have no idea.
And BlackRock owns it. That's true.
Not wrong.
But I see a friend of mine's name pop online. I see them playing a game. I see them in a voice chat channel or whatever. Like I'm constantly looking at my Discord. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just constantly there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what I mean by it's addictive. Like I'm waiting for someone to get online to play with. Somebody's going to get online. Somebody's going to be, because I'm bored sitting here by myself. I want to talk to somebody. I don't want to sit in silence or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody pops online, somebody jumps in a Discord chat. Now I can get over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I said to me, and it's, I do like play co-op as well when I'm in the mood. Yeah, it's gotten to me, like I said, now that I'm on PC and got everything set up this way, playing online with friends, because there's a lot of people. I'm in a lot of Discords. I got a lot of quote unquote gaming friends and stuff like that. And really, when I say it's addictive in a way, like I want to get home and see who's online. And then I don't want to leave the house.
Yep.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, well, if I log in later, they'll probably be offline, and who knows when we'll get to play next. And
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Yep.
weird tangent.
it is, but it's also still kind of centered in
Yeah.
game world, so it
Well,
still fits.
But to me, it's like we just kind of got onto this, and like it's something
Yeah,
that
I
I've
don't know where
thought
it came
about.
from, but
I thought about before, like how addictive seeing that little green dot is next to your friends. Oh, I can go talk to that
Yes.
person. Oh, they're in the fucking channel. They're throwing down some Battlefield. Let's throw down some Battlefield. I see you and Spooky or somebody else in your chat. Like I'm gonna go pester them. Stuff like that. So
yeah.
it's and I feel like that's where we find our friends these days. Like we don't go out, we don't really like mingle much, and I don't know if that's completely hurting us. And I've thought about it.
It's probably not helping with the loneliness epidemic because
Well,
everyone
no,
just wants to stay at home.
It doesn't help with that, but at the same time, it's like I want to get healthy. I want to do I have a long list of things that I want to do.
Yeah.
I've narrowed it down. I need to cut out screen time. I need to cut out games. I need to cut out watching streams and trying to find other people online.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually have to go to make up the difference in time of day. Like before, if I wanted to plop down on the couch in a chair, fire up the console, play a few rounds of Call of Duty or whatever. But now everything's here. My shows are on my PC. My friends' streams are on my PC. My friends' Discord's on my PC. Everything's here. I sit in this chair all day. You know what I mean? Because it's all right here. I don't have to go anywhere else for any other entertainment because it's all right here. And so, like, I got to the point. So I built this PC, right, a few months ago. And, like, right after I built it, I got this epiphany. I was like, and then, you heard me talk about it. I was like, I need to, like, get rid of this PC. Like, I need to just trash it.
You were thinking of selling it, and I was jokingly like, hey, you can send it my way. I need a good PC. And you're like, no, I'd rather sell it. I'm like,
Now we're talking about burning it.
I know. It's
Not selling it.
horrible.
Just fucking.
I'm gonna try and convince you to sell it instead. God damn it, sell it!
Well, I
Don't
mean
burn
that,
it!
that was 6-8 months ago at this point, so I think I'm
Yeah.
kind of stuck. But
You
is
never
like
know.
right-
The earworms can come back.
well, like I said, this is like right after I built it and all that stuff, and I kind of was going through this crisis, and not to say that I won't be going through it again. Like I quote unquote need to get my life together, I guess. I don't know what that means as far as
If
that
we're
goes.
fair,
but-
everybody kind of needs to get their life together unless you've already got your life together, which then at that point I look at you and go, hey, can I get some hints? The
Well, I
fuck
mean-
did you do to get your life together?
you know, I bought a house. I own a house. I have a good job. I moved away from my house, and now
You did.
I'm across the country. So it's like I don't know what together is. I guess, because here I am. I just up and moved again, and that was the thing when I bought my house. I was like, good, I'll never have to move again.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those never say never situations, I guess, but.
Never
Yep.
say die.
And I don't hate my job up here. I don't hate my current situation and stuff up here. I really don't. But at the same time, it's just like thinking back on it. What is getting my life together look like? And really, in all honesty, when it does boil down to is like, I probably need to stop playing video games. I need to give up on the one hobby that I've had since I was fucking 7 or 6. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
fuck me. What, you know,
It would probably do a lot of us a lot of good, although I don't see many of us doing.
and maybe not even give up on gaming itself, but like give up on online gaming with other people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think it's a balance of it.
Balance.
well, balance is. Yeah, you're right. Balance is key. It's the same with like a diet. You know,
Like, I mean,
you eat
if
too
you can
much,
only play
you get
between
fat, you
X
know.
hour and X hour, and that's the only time you can do it, you either do it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
as somebody who has their life literally micromanaged down to the hour, I can tell you it's kind of annoying. I can
would
tell you
Well, I
where I
mean,
am
You know,
from 2 a.m. to 10 p.m. I can tell you where I am every day, and when I
So-
do or do not have time.
for me now, I was going to work a lot earlier, and I was going to work at 4 a.m.
Mhm.
Now I'm going to work and clocking in just before 7 a.m. Not getting home till after 5, so I try to still get dinner done and 8 by 6, and then I've got like 3 hours. I go to bed at 9, so I've got 3 hours every day. That's mine, and like that's really not a lot of time to unwind, really.
Mm-mm. Not
And,
really.
and what would I do if I didn't play video games? I
Well,
mean, really,
you have to now look at because you said it's what 6 to 9 p.m.
yeah, 3 hours.
So from 6 to 9 p.m., you are now limited to what is available to you during those time frames.
Right.
Then,
Not a lot of stores going to be open at that point.
well, they'll be open. Because most stores normally shut around 9, but it's not like you're going to go at 9 p.m. going to go out on a mission unless it's to like a 24-hour Walmart. or
Right. I'm
something
fixing
like
to go to bed at by 9.
Yeah.
Ready to go to bed.
But as far as like you have to look at either you open up more time in the early morning for you, like so for me it's like if I'm going to do something prior to job 1, I need to do it earlier, or if I'm going to do it after, it needs to be you're going to have to stay up later.
Right.
So
Yeah, and that's like I said, that's where I'm at now. Well,
but as far as like hard cutting it out, you'll end up being you'll feel like for a little bit you'll feel like you're doing something, but then you're going to feel like you're never going to feel right because you're always going to be like, damn, I kind of want to go do that.
Did I find your
So,
spot? Oh, you're kicking me?
it's a balance of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I get that, and you know, potentially, well, what would I do? I could go to the gym for an hour.
Cool. And that can go now on 2 sides of your day. You can now add that into an hour
Right.
earlier in your day. So now it's the discipline of getting up an hour earlier to do that. Or it's I take one of those 3 hours left of my day after work and do it. And from what most people tell me, they prefer working out in the first of their day because normally by the end of the day, they don't want to do shit anymore.
Right.
So, but I mean, you also have to think too, if that is really the case, then you're also dealing with mental and physical exhaustion at that point. So is working out the best idea? You could end up hurting yourself more than helping yourself at that point.
Right. But like I said, there's like this invisible, I don't know if it's like social stigma or whatever. It's like, oh, Nemo's online. She's streaming tonight. I should get back and watch her stream because I'm a good friend and I watch their stream. Nightingale's
Damn,
playing.
I guess I'm a shit friend because I barely watch anybody stream.
Well, it's like, that's been my routine. Is like I come home and I watch my friends stream. I don't stream myself that much. Just the podcast. Like I talk about wanting to stream more often, and then I see my friends online, and I'm like, well, fuck it, they're online.
Yeah, but just think of all the great POV clips we would have had if you'd have been streaming, and we could have had both our POVs of some of the stupid shit we've done so far in Battlefield.
Actually, well, I got Meld set up. I actually streamed last Sunday on RV There Yet. So I actually need to come home and fire the stream up and actually jump on there and stream with you because
like today,
I don't really have any excuse to do it. Today was like I had to cook dinner when I got home. Oh shit.
But like today was a great day to have the stream running is because I got a through the smoke double headshot instant kill on 2 people.
Nice.
Depending on point. Couldn't see shit. Just put my cursor up, pull the trigger, bang, bang, double kill, double headshots.
Woo.
So, I mean, it's like, that's one of the reasons why I always... There are 2 instances where I wish I was streaming while playing a game.
Baby.
He's like, come on. One, I was in a Discord chat. We were fucking off with some game, and it was me and Narama were we were talking with about 5 or 6 of us. And then all of a sudden, we both simultaneously harmonized a whole new world because we were just something came up and talked about a whole new world, and we both said it, but we harmonized, and it was the weirdest fucking thing ever. That was one. Actually, there's 3. Number 2, I was with him playing Destiny. He jumps up and out of nowhere, he screams, "Catch a ride!" Takes off, and I'm struggling to get up on this thing. He's shooting shit. It's all heroic. I end up dying because I can't hunter jump that far away.
Because you can't catch a ride.
No, I couldn't blade dance my way up there because I was doing the blade swing, trying to get myself up there. Because he got too far ahead of me. And then the third one was me, Narama, Hermes, and Asuna were playing Destiny 2 right when it first came out. And we were playing a 4v4 game mode. And to be able to have it recorded where Hermes gets shot, and he says there were 6 dudes in that room. When we're like, dude, there's only 4 of us in here. So 2 of them was either us, but we were all dead. But he's like, dude, there were 6 guys in that room. There was literally 6 guys in that room. And it was how it went down, the whole back and forth conversation. It's like those moments I wished I would have had recorded. Most everything else that I have played has been streamed. So I very rarely, at this point in time, play a game and it's not being streamed. The only exception I really have to that was Black Desert. Black Desert, for me, I would spend like an hour after dinner and I would just gather weeds, or I'd go gather water, or go gather meat, or random shit. That didn't need to be streamed because nothing cool is going to happen. But be my damned luck, I get the stupid root off stream, and there was no visible, I didn't have a recording of me finally looting the damn root, this rare root that you get from gathering. So sure, fuck me, I didn't end up getting that recorded, which literally happened, by the way. But I mean, it wasn't like a game-changing experience that I missed that I didn't record. But for that part, it never felt like I needed to stream that. If I just wanted to cook on Black Desert, it wasn't a big deal. But when I play games like Battlefield or any other type of game, it feels like I should be playing it in case something fun or cool happens. It's caught on, a random glitch, whatever. It's there, it's recorded. And I'm not, or if it's a moment with friends, it's recorded. Stuff like that is why I prefer to at least have something streaming and recording, and what happens. Also, do you realize that you are that your YouTube is broadcasting in horizontal or vertical?
Ew.
Okay, so it asked me. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on.
I just happened to look over and YouTube's now in vertical mode, which should be for TikTok.
Ew.
Well, or shorts. So when I tried to go live, it was like, select your orientation, right? So what I assumed was, and it was like Twitch was like vertical or horizontal, recommended horizontal, of course. YouTube recommended both.
Okay.
And then
Is that why you have 2 running?
Yeah, because there's a show vertical over here.
I don't see a.
If you look up Mayonnaise Chase, I wound up seeing 2 forms of him running earlier.
Oh, is there 2 running now?
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're watching the.
Oh, I am watching the vertical. Okay.
Okay, so. That's
I was on the wrong one.
So like I said, it recommended running both.
Yeah, when I clicked on to go share your link, it was only the vertical was the only one that was up. So it must not have finished publishing.
Right. So what was there another you guys sent a bunch of articles. Was there anything you wanted to touch on?
So I did the digging on the Ubisoft stuff while I was at dinner. If you want to do the wholesome news thing, I think it's pretty it's cool. It's the Chadwick Boseman news.
Right.
Which is, for those of you who don't know, he'll be receiving a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is going to be really cool. No matter what he played, to me, he was a good actor and everything, so I think he totally deserves it. And
I was curious to see how this vertical thing was. I guess it's not going to show. If you tab and
you've made it shy.
Huh. Add the stage. There we go.
Yeah.
Nemo took it off the stage. That's what happened. Okay.
So yeah, he's going to be getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think that's really cool. And
congratulations to him.
Yeah. Wakanda forever, man. And the crazy thing is when I go back and I look at all the behind the scenes of him and thinking about he is battling cancer while doing all of this stuff, and the amount of work it took for him to keep his physique that bulked up, which was kicking his ass, is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
For him to do those Marvel movies. I mean, it's not stunt doubles and body fill-ins without the mask. I mean, there's a lot of it with him, and I mean, he still stayed very jacked right there until the last 6 months, and he shed that weight instantly, and he was gone. Because the first image that I saw,
Eli does all of his own stunts.
You do all your own stunts? Nice.
Yeah.
I do too.
By that he means falling off his staircase.
Falling down.
Falling down.
I
do all my own stunts when I trip over my own feet.
The other little bit of just news that I found is, as of today, I believe, is the penny is no longer in circulation or no longer being made.
No,
I did actually hear that today too.
Why have they killed the penny?
What are you doing? Do you want up here? Are you trying to climb up?
Yes.
All right. Fuck.
There was a video I had seen once and I never found it. But it looked like it was supposed to be them minting the last penny.
I'd seen this earlier. So no longer will the penny be produced. It's not out of circulation.
Yeah, they're going to circulate it, but they will no longer be making new ones because at
Right.
this point it's costing them more
Gotcha.
in copper. But what I think will end up happening is they're going to end up probably making a new penny, and they're just going to cut down the material of the copper to make it cheaper. If
Why
they
didn't
decide,
do that in the beginning, just make aluminum pennies or whatever.
Because that would
well,
make
you
sense.
remember the pennies used to be nickel,
Right.
but during it was during World War II, they needed the nickel for
That's also why they made the quarters
ammunition.
out of silver at certain points too.
Yes, quarters were made out of that. And oh yeah, and it was the pennies were silver too, I believe.
Yeah, there were silver pennies as well. Yeah, silver. They minted with silver because they needed the copper for bullets and nickel for
The casings and
the casings or parts of the weapons or something were
Yep.
made of nickel.
Mhm.
So then we started getting some really weird coins for a while. So I mean, it's really interesting to see the history of our coins, and also just a random fun fact. Do you know why the ribbing is on your coins?
It's for soda machines, right?
No. It is to prevent shaving off the metal.
Oh yeah.
Really?
No, that's right. You're
So
right.
the ribbing on them is so that you can't shave off the metals and make it less valuable. So the ribbing is a safety
Oh.
precaution.
Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously, when it's a coin's not worth it, it has smooth ribbing on it. But the valuable coins all have ribbing on them,
Gotcha.
so that you can't
Well, that's
strip away
like-
the material.
A nickel isn't actually made of nickel anymore.
No,
Yeah.
it's
There's like a copper core. Same with quarters have a copper core.
mhm.
So
But yeah, that was another little coin fun fact. Those were really the two like wholesome kind of saddish things going on that I found.
yeah,
Okay.
a quarter still made of quarter. You talking about the quartering? Quarters are made of hopes and dreams. All right, what else? So you had a Ubisoft thing here too. and
Yes, so this kind of blew
AD's
up
been
today.
here this whole stream.
So today was a big day for Ubisoft, or was going to be a big day, but then randomly out of nowhere, they suddenly pulled everything. They froze their stocks immediately.
The fuck?
Yeah, Ubisoft announces the postponement of the release of its results for the first half of fiscal year of 2020 and 2025-2026. Ubisoft has requested Euronext to halt trading of its shares and bonds from the market opening on November 14th, 2025 until publication of its first half 25-26 results in the coming days. Ubisoft will inform the market of the date on which the trading will restart.
Suspicious as fuck.
How
A
long
little
before they're
bit.
sold to the Saudis like EA was? I mean, Tencent's already bought a quarter of them anyway. All right. See, somebody asked Grok why. What does Grok say? Trading halts are standard regulatory tool for stock exchanges like Euronext and Ubisoft to pause activity when material news like earnings is about to drop. The goal is fair play. It prevents trading on incomplete info and curbing insider advantages or panic sales. So that pretty much says that they were afraid people were going to panic sell. So
I wonder why they're
Because-
going to panic sell.
because the results that are going to come out are going to be real
Probably
bad.
going to be ugly.
Yeah,
But what have they done to make them good? Like really,
Nothing.
like the last game that they dropped was Assassin's Creed Shadows, which
Mm.
may or may not have sold well, but at the same time, they had 5 flops the year before.
True.
So it really, like, unless Assassin's Creed Shadows sold 40 million copies, they weren't going to dig themselves out of that hole. Skull and Bones cost $300 or $400 million. Nobody played it. The X Defiant game that they spent $100 million on or whatever. It was supposed to be the free to play Call of Duty killer that got killed by Call of Duty, as Fleek says. What was the other game that dropped? Oh yeah, Star Wars Outlaws was another big budget game.
Oh yeah, the Empty Desert.
That was, but it was it was hollow and had bugs, and it was not received as well.
So let's see here. I've got a list of them. So in 2020, we'll say 2025, they've got the Prince of Persia. In 2025, they've got the Prince of Persia coming out in December. For Switch, let's see here. They have Anno 117 coming out for Windows. Just Dance. Star Wars Outlaw.
As much as I love Star Wars, that game sucked.
Eli. Assassin's Creed Shadows in March 20. Battlecore Arena. Bump Super Brawl, which was a mobile game. Just Dance 2025 in October. So yeah, I mean, they really haven't put out a whole lot. And then you go back to get to Skull and Bones. So X Defiant was May 24.
Yeah, it was the summer of 24. Right.
Skull and Bones was February 24.
Yep.
Skull and Bones, X Defiant, was 23.
Yeah, Skull and Bones, X Defiant, Star Wars Outlaws. And there was another game too. Which
they got the Crew Motor Fest was in September of 23.
Well, see, they pushed. So Assassin's Creed was supposed to be fall of 24, but they pushed it to spring of 25 or February of 25.
Yeah.
So
March.
But they had flop after flop. Yeah, that's right. They did because it was supposed to be coming out on, like, everybody was making fun of. Oh, it's coming out Black History Month in February, and they pushed it to March as well. So,
but Ubisoft Quebec has been getting fucked every time they release something.
I think the France,
France
is also like they've been doing a bunch of like strikes and stuff over there, I think.
I mean, when are they not doing strikes over in France? Honest question.
Well, I mean, what do you want? You are being very, very needy, Ajax. Why?
This is because you're busy. It is my time to shine.
Why? What the fuck?
Supposedly they released a Monopoly game? Like a video game
Mobile
in
Monopoly?
2025? No, like just says Monopoly in 2025, but I can't find it.
It killed so many friendships they had to take it down.
Bro, I ended friendships over that game. And I would beat your ass without Boardwalk and Park Place. Yeah, that was always the first thing I would trade.
Game.
That's the first thing I would trade off. Somebody offered me anything for it, I'd be like, here you go. And like, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna win. I'm like, okay. Do you know the odds of me hitting that? It ain't much. So as I own like 3/4 of the board, they're sitting there with Boardwalk and Park Place. Sure, it sucks when I hit it, but let me tell you what. Right. Oh, it sucks every time they hit one of mine and I get that small little chip in their wallet. Yeah, I don't see it. Interesting. Monopoly. What if I just go to Steam? Is it on Steam? Because, like, I've been wanting to play in Monopoly and ruin some people's lives.
Oh,
I mean,
why?
Oh, yeah, Monopoly 2024. There it is. Fuck me. Mostly negative. Oh, God. Is it really that bad? I want to recommend this game, but with the current issues, and my friends and I are not been able to finish a single game, and that flipping blows.
Oh, wow.
Spend 40 Canadian dollars on this game. Not even able. Pretty trash. People can just join private games. Does not work half the time.
That's not how private games are supposed to work, EA.
This game is dog water. Ubisoft can't make this
Ubisoft,
servers.
my bad.
Let's see here. Frowny face, full of bugs, not worth the hard-earned money I paid for it. My God, how could this be? How do you fuck up Monopoly?
It's fucking Monopoly.
Oh my God, for $29, you got mostly negative reviews.
God damn, that is actually pitiful. Actually fucking pitiful.
So there you go. You could literally have the keys to Atlantis and ruin it.
Ta-da!
Magic. Absolute magic.
Yeah, man. It's just the world we live in, I guess.
So yeah, the crazy thing is I definitely think Ubisoft is hiding something. But there has been other Ubisoft news. Is that Ubisoft? Or did it go? Far Cry. That's them, right?
Yeah.
Leaky pipes. Where'd it go? I had it here. Ubisoft leaked, or supposedly it's been leaked about Far Cry 7 Alaska.
Alaska?
Oh, really?
Yes. I posted. I thought I posted it. Did I not post this? Is this what I didn't send?
Like I said, there's 1,000 things. I just heard boop, 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 boop. I don't know. I didn't see.
You're welcome. We got excited.
And stickers and shit.
No.
Okay, no, I didn't end up sending the Ubisoft thing. Damn. Okay, so it was on my phone. Son of a bitch. But yeah, so the Ubisoft leaks came out today, and Far Cry 7. Let me pull it up. Far Cry 7.
Fart Crime 7.
Here y'all go. This is one. And then there was an X post I had about Far Cry 7.
Pull this up here. We'll share this tab. Far Cry 7 images and details reportedly leak. Reveals mission names and lush paradise park setting. Images reported that the long-rumored Far Cry 7 have surfaced online from X user Rogue ITX, known as a known data miner for X Defiant, has resulted in a number of key details emerging from Ubisoft's upcoming sequel. While nothing is official yet, we can't confirm.
That's a backup, and it actually shows the leak if you need it.
Okay. If they are indeed from Far Cry, the leaker claims that the new game will take place in Alaska, specifically in an area known as Paradise Park, which is a ripe, lush vegetation and temples. A number of mission names have also surfaced, including Airspace, NASA HQ, Verizon Center, and JFK Center. What do you want? Go lay down. Go to bed. Go. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Denied.
Like, nah, bitch, you're coming with me.
Fucking shithead.
It's like, I know you're tired.
So basically Far Cry 7. I'm a big Far Cry fan. I don't know if I would play a new Far Cry because I'm just not a Ubisoft fan anymore.
Yeah.
That's valid.
They've really soured their whole, like, I was a big Ubisoft fan. Like, I loved a lot of their games, but like I just don't think I want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah. I have never played a Far Cry game in my life.
So Far Cry, first person shooter.
Yep.
Completely open world. Go wherever you want.
So basically, Far Cry, Skyrim-ish type, Elder Scrolls-ish type thing, where it's like
First-person
quest
shooter.
Kinda.
Fallout-y kind of.
You could break it about as well as those as well. It was honestly kind of fun, like
Yeah.
connecting people together and shit.
So they started doing well. Ubisoft started doing this. You know, they did it with the Assassin's Creed games. They started doing this fucking stupid, like RPG elements to everything. So okay, so another great game that they did was Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Mhm.
Wildlands was like an open world sandbox. Like you could go and pick off, like you played a Spec Ops group.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I have the
Dead Team.
Wildlands.
Yeah. So you play and you're going in to try to dismantle like a fucking cartel organization. And you could fucking go wherever you want. Now, some of the higher level stuff up there, they've got like more military and shit. So if you're not, kind of ready for them, they're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
But you can fight them. Like, so by leveling up, what you gain is like you gain better gadgets and stuff. Like you gain more support from people. Like you can call in vehicles because you've gained local support or whatever. So that's kind of the RPG element of it, is like actually gaining local support by doing missions for them or clearing out the cartels in these areas or whatever, allowing like freedom fighters or whatever to be in those areas to help you out. So when you go and then and that's just like, oh, you've gained trust now. These guys, you can call an airstrike over here, and these guys, because you're tight now, they're gonna fucking start dropping mortars. You know what I mean? So you can basically just call a mortar strike in. But that's the RPG part of it. Like you gain, so you take on the smaller, like less known gang members or whatever, the ones that are easier to kill, and then that frees up freedom fighter factions. So anyway, to me, the RPG like elements in that game is totally makes sense. Then you jump to Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the second one. So you can play like you played the first game, where you can just pick up weapons, you can throw whatever attachments and stuff to it, or you switch and play the other mode, which has a gear score system. So you get these items that have this gear score, and then it's a total gear score.
Okay.
And then when you go into different areas,
you got to have the gear score
if
for
you're
it.
not over that gear score, then you're going to get your ass kicked. You're not going to do enough damage or whatever. And then you actually play to end game, and it's got like a raid style island. It has has a bunch of cool raid style bosses. Like there's a tank. You go in with your 4-man. You need 4 people to play this one. It's a raid. You go in with your 4 men. There's a fucking AI tank. It's got 2 lasers that'll seek on to 2 people, and it's got 1 laser it'll lock onto the first person that comes closest to us. And there's a bar that counts down. And if that bar gets to the end, it fucking barrages you with missiles and it kills you. Now, if someone runs in front of your laser, they get targeted.
Okay.
Right? And then the bar starts over. But if you run back in front of the laser, your bar continues. So you have to have a 3-man rotation, because after the 3rd man, it forgets. So when you come back around, your bar is reset if you're the 3rd person in line.
Okay.
So you have to have this like 3-man rotation. And you've got squads and shit coming in on. So you got to have 1 guy or three people basically fucking killing squads. And then like I ran it. It's like, I'm going to do call outs. I will keep track of the laser, and I will tell who to switch with who. And, so I would run in, I'd grab the laser first. I'd call out, say, so-and-so grab the laser. And then I'd say, so-and-so, you grab the laser, and then I'll grab it again. And you've got another person that's like shooting the tank to do damage. Like you got one person that's like mainly dealing damage on the tank. The other everybody else can deal damage on it, but you've got one guy that's just like a dedicated DPS guy. So like I said, it's like an actual raid style boss. There's like 4 or 5 of them. They were very puzzly raid style bosses. Really cool. But it locked down to like, oh, you get your 700 gear score gold weapons or whatever from these bosses. It's like a raid drop in Destiny,
Okay.
And that's how you maxed out your. But like I said, that's what they turned it into, like this weird gear score looter shooter kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it wasn't bad, but at the same time, like it definitely took away from the realism that Wildlands had to me.
Mhm.
It gave it this more video game feeling. The other one felt kind of more gritty or whatever. Felt more, but you could go into the options. You could go no HUD. You could go everything, full on Spec Ops teams where you're calling out shit or whatever. Like you can turn all that stuff off. It gave you a lot of options.
Mhm.
Anyway, really cool game, but it was just like they started doing different things with it, and then they did the same. My long-winded fucking speech back around a Far Cry is so Far Cry 4 comes out. Far Cry 4, first game I played, loved it. They drop you in a map. You can literally beat the game by not getting up. You walk through this whole story like this cinematic deal. It's all first person. You meet this guy. He's like the warlord of the area, but you don't really know it because you're a foreigner.
Mhm.
And anyway, he walks you in. You hear gunshots in the background. He says, "Don't move."
And you just sit there for a while, and
If
it'll
you
actually
sit there
give you
for
an
like
ending.
15 minutes, he comes back in. He goes, "Okay, now where were we?" And then they go to the ending, and then that's it. You beat the game. Or you can choose to get up and like play through the actual game. So it's like a really cool.
Okay.
Well, it's Poopy Soft, which we showed the other day. The
Yep.
Ubisoft logo is just a turd.
It literally is. I can no longer unsee
that. But yeah, and then so Far Cry 3, I think, had this kind of the same. That one was the one that was really like ranted and raved about. I started with 4, really liked it. 5, with 5 you got this. It wasn't gears. Did they have like a gear score system in that one too? I can't remember. I don't think you did. I think 5 was still okay. You could unlock different, like you had to beat different areas to unlock certain guns or whatever.
Mhm.
Which are like, hey, Wandering Helmsman, welcome in. So anyway, like I said, and then like there's a mid game in between 5, which was called Far Cry New Dawn or whatever. That's when they introduced this like weird like blue green score system, and then in 6 they all had this like the weapons all had a level cap to them or something.
Okay.
Like a 4, like 1, 2, 3, and 4-star weapons.
Yeah, because I was just looking through some of the trailers of Far Cry 4 just to kind of get an idea.
Either way, but the cool part about it was like it opens up a big ass open world map.
Mhm.
You can see smoke in the distance. That's like a fortress. If you go take out the fortress, now that's a new spawn point for you. You can go. There's like a weapon vendor there.
So in a way, it's basically like playing. You kind of feel like you're playing an Assassin's Creed game, but not Assassin's Creed. But you're not playing.
And that's it. Like you can. Okay, 4 was really cool because 4 was set in like a Asian, like there's fucking rhinos and like crazy animals like tigers and shit in there, and you could fucking run in and like throw fucking bait meat into it and like have a bear or fucking rhinos stampede through the. You could do that. You could fly in with a helicopter with a grenade launcher, just fucking dropping grenades on this little like fucking one-seater sketchy ass looking helicopter thing, or what my preferred thing was, you get a wingsuit. I fucking wingsuit splash down into a fucking like pond or river that's nearby it, and I fucking Rambo up out of it and just go and stealth kill everybody, fucking throwing knives or a crossbow or whatever, but it was kind of like you could do it completely silently. You could take out the alarm. There's like alarms you could take out, and you could do it from any direction. Like you could go over here, scout down. You could come from to me, it's like a really cool open world sandbox first person shooter. And that's why I liked them, because like I said, I like first person shooters, but a lot of times it's all online PV. Like think Battlefield. Honestly, here's what we should do, Knight. I should get you a copy of Far Cry 5 or 6, and those two are both like co-op all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And we can just co-op those games.
Okay.
And then you can kind of get a look at what that's like or whatever.
Okay.
And because to me, like I said, they're a lot of fun. And you can get fucking big ass silence 50 cal sniper rifles or whatever. Like they got a bunch of
Interesting.
different cool guns, or
So
you
basically,
can
it's just
go-
make your own game is what it is.
Yeah,
You got the story, but you get to play it how you want. It's not telegraphed, and you've got to do this or you won't.
right.
Hmm.
So anyway,
Okay.
yeah, we should make a plan of that at some point in the future.
Okay.
Get you on like a Far Cry 5 or 6 or something. I don't know if it's capped at 2 people. I can't remember. Either way, super fun game to play. So 7. I actually, if anything, I'm hyped about a game. Would be hyped about it, but it is Ubisoft, and I don't know if they won't try to step on their own dicks like they have with every other game in the past couple years, obviously. So we'll see.
Okay.
I'm curious. Does it say? It says the insider, so it doesn't. It just says the leak, so it's not saying like who's running the studio or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's too soon, but supposedly we're going to be up in Alaska in this game.
well, yeah, I read that they're talking about like mission names: Aerospace, NASA HQ, Verizon Center, JFK Center. So these are like stadiums. A Verizon Center normally indicates like a stadium
Yeah.
or whatever. NASA HQ, probably some satellite
Mhm.
thing in. But I'm sure there is something like that in Alaska. I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, very cool, and it says lush, which Alaska is also very
Got a crazy wildlife ecosystem up there.
Yeah. So there's probably gonna be fucking moose and bears and like fucking giant grizzly bears and shit, honey badgers or some kind of something of the like. Wolves would be another one, big one up
Yep.
there. Yeah, man, super cool. Like I'm super stoked.
Yeah, I found that, and I thought that was the more positive news of that. But it's like, okay, if that's dropping today at the same time, this leak is coming out. It's at the same time you're freezing your stocks.
Well, so Far Cry was one of the titles that was also sold. So it was Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and was it Ghost? Was it the Tom Clancy series, or it was? What was the other Ubisoft series that Tencent got?
I don't remember.
They bought a stock in 3 of their IPs, and then they're supposed to do like a spin-off studio to produce. It's like a spin-off collaboration studio between Ubisoft and Tencent.
Was it
their 3 main IPs? It was Assassin's Creed, Far Cry.
Uncharted? Was that part of them?
No, Uncharted.
I don't think so.
That's Sony.
Okay.
That's
Then was
the thing-
it so it would have been Far Cry, Assassin's
Division.
Creed,
The
and
Division.
Division.
That's what it was. The Division. So
Okay.
Anyway.
Makes sense.
So yeah. Anyway, we got. I told you to go to bed. Why aren't you in bed? Go to bed. Girl, what is wrong with you? I'm going to get the tape out, ain't I? He keeps chewing on his foot for some reason. Stop that.
Nom 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 nom.
Stop it.
Because food tasty.
Tasty Doritos.
Oh,
Exactly.
you are so fucking annoying. Ubisoft has made themselves into a shell of a company. Well, that's just it too. It's like, is it a shell or is it like a fucking overfilled bag of shit? Well, because I think they said that one report that they had like almost 19,000 employees or some shit across all of their studios and stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, man? And that's the bigger problem why that's one of the things that they credit why Assassin's Creed Shadows was so disjointed was like they had like 4,000 or 5,000 people in the credits or some shit.
That's wild.
So Craig from Side Scrollers posted a video on X, which was just like an hour and 20-minute long recording of the credits for Assassin's Creed Shadows. He just posted the whole thing there. He's like, "Oh, this is just the credits for the game," and it got like I forget how many, like several million views or whatever on that tweet. But yeah, it's like an hour and a half long. It's like I think they said there was over 5,000 or something credits in that game. Well, how is it not going to be a disjointed mess when you have like a studio across this country making the fucking sword, and then you've got the hand guy making it across the world over here, and like nobody's just like making shit together. I guess the studio is called Vantage. It'd be a fully subsidiary of a joint venture between Ubisoft and Tencent, and it's getting run by the son of one of the Gamal brothers. Right. Thank you, Helmsman. So they actually have a name for it. I knew that they was going to spin it off studio. I didn't know they had a name for it. And honestly, maybe that'll actually save these IPs. I don't know. Like, I don't think it can really fucking hurt them any more than they already hurt themselves anyway. Listen, it's very, yeah, it's one of them things. All right, well, I guess let's go ahead and get to the bigger news.
Yeah,
That's not it. It's this one. We have a new GameCube.
Yay!
Actually, so this is the actual video. It's 7 minutes long or 6 minutes long. I figured we just like react to it, just to kind of see what it's up. Fun fact: the only thing the son is now in charge ever did related to gaming was an NFT scam game. Oh, so he was the one that did the Rayman NFT game.
Bruh.
Wow.
I heard there's a Fleekazoid video where he was talking about Ubisoft. And he's like, yeah. He said they did Rayman. He's snorting blow off a hooker's ass. It was like NFT game.
Woo! Got Raymond.
All right, let's check out the Steam Deck here. No, it was completely outside of Ubisoft. Oh, okay, but Rayman was owned by Ubisoft, correct?
I think that was rare.
Maybe you mean the NFT scam game. It was outside of Ubisoft. Okay, I understand that. I'm following. Okay. This is Steam Deck. This is very quiet. Hang on. Find the volume button.
That lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere.
Better?
And we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026.
2026.
Let's start with this one.
Yeah, this is I'm actually interested in.
This is the new Steam
No, I'm not
controller.
interested anymore. I'm uninterested.
The new Steam controller
It looks
puts
like
all
shit.
of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck, we want you to be able to play any game with your Steam controller.
Wait a minute,
Even
what the
games
fuck?
never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like trackpad,
Steam is
gyro,
unironically
and
replacing
back
Xbox.
buttons, all in a comfortable form.
Steam is unironically
Its
replacing
next-generation magnetic
gaming.
thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision.
That might not be
gyro
that bad.
gaming
It
with
looks
the touch
ugly
of your
as shit,
thumb
though.
or your pinky if you're feeling fancy. Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime.
Like that.
With Steam Controller, we want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with
Oh,
every
hell
Steam
yeah.
controller. Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged
That
up,
actually does make a
snap it
lot
off
more
again.
sense, dude. than
You
trying
can
to-
play
like,
over Bluetooth.
I got an
or a
Xbox
wired
controller. I had to
connection,
buy a
too. The
dongle
new
for
Steam
it. I had to
controller
buy
works
fucking
with
rechargeable
any device running
batteries and shit,
Steam
like-
or Steam Link, whether it's
Come
a
on, man.
PC,
And I wish I
Mac,
could use
handheld,
my fucking
smartphone,
PS5
Steam Deck,
controller on
or
it,
the new
which you
Steam
can
machine.
if you wire it.
Oh,
I don't know who
This
wants
is
to
the new
fucking
Steam
play with
machine.
wires. Yeah, no, that design feature, like, that's your wireless deal, and then you just snap it together and it charges. That's fucking brilliant.
Steam Machine
This
is
GameCube.
a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty
I love
package,
the GameCube.
designed for your games on the big
New
screen.
GameCube.
It's quiet.
I
too,
hope
which is
I hope they
crazy,
call it a
since it's
fucking
6 times more-
GameCube, and I hope Nintendo tries to go after them. Fuck them. Fuck Nintendo. I hope they call
Just being
it. This is the
petty.
Steam GameCube.
Steam
Powerful
Cube.
Steam Deck,
Steam
powered by a
Cube.
discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU,
Steam Cube that
enabling
plays games.
4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR.
Oh, look, it's a crappy
Steam
game.
Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories.
So I was watching
Steam
a
Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck,
Nexus
like lightning
videos.
fast sleep and
What the hell
wake,
was
and SD
like
card
PC Nexus
slots
or
to
whatever
easily
the
expand your
the
storage.
channel is. They were doing a
It brings some new
breakdown
tricks of its own,
of this,
like a
all the
customizable
hardware
LED
and stuff
strip,
that's in this.
which can show different system functionalities.
The problem with it
Or
was
your own light show.
they start talking
Steam
about
Machine is a PC.
mega flop
So run
point
whatever
6
software
or
you
whatever
want,
something
and it
something,
works
and I'm
with
like,
all your
I
favorite
just zone
desktop
out.
and
I
gaming
can't focus on what you're
Steam
talking
Machine is
about.
designed
You know what I mean?
to
They start talking
work
about
hand in hand
like
with the Steam controller.
crazy
Like,
names and
hey,
shit.
The low
I
latency
don't know what
wireless
that is.
connectivity of the Steam controller puck built right in, and it's great for streaming your games
So okay,
to your phone,
so it immediately hooks up to the Steam controller.
tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame. Oh, yep.
Ooh.
This is
Steam Frame. So they got a new VR headset.
It's a standalone device.
Steam
It's
Frame
literally
Yeah.
a
next
console.
generation VR.
So
Ooh.
it's
Stream
it's the
all
meta.
your Steam games,
So meta.
VR and non-VR alike.
I actually
in
like,
this comfortable, lightweight,
the-
wireless.
I have a
experience.
meta.
Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and
I
waking
have
it
a
up.
Quest 2.
Steam
I think
Frame
it is,
controllers.
or is
Yeah,
it
that's what I have.
Quest?
Included
Quest,
with the
yeah, that's
headset.
a medical.
Are designed
And it's
with
a
all
laggy
the
piece of
inputs you
shit.
need for your VR titles.
There-
like
it's not
motion
great. It
controls
does
and
work,
capacitive
but it's not
tracking for
super
all your
great.
fingers, as well as
I
a split
can't really
game
see my
layout
this-
to work with your
anymore.
whole Steam
As
library.
far as
They
VR
even feature the
systems
same
go,
magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller.
This looks a lot lighter. It looks nicer.
right? Well, it's standalone. You don't like the Valve Index and stuff. Like you'd have to set up your fucking trackers in each part of the room or whatever. The cool part about the Meta Quest that I enjoyed about it is like if you were standing up to play, when you put it on, it prompts you and you draw a circle around you. And if you go
Yeah.
outside of that circle, like it knows where
It'll
you're
pause
at.
the game and it'll be like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
it'll
you
show
go a
like,
little
oh,
far."
you're gonna get into a wall or you're gonna bump into shit or whatever. So I actually like a wireless version of a VR headset. And not that I'm a big VR guy, but if I'm going to be in VR, I would much rather it be. Well, not only that, be on the Steam OS because you have to go through fucking Facebook. And all the meta
Exactly. That's
bullshit
another thing
with-
that kind of
with the
pisses me off.
Quest.
And then it's
So-
like trying to connect your Steam on your Meta is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah. Super aggravating. So anyway, so this is an add-on to the PC, or is it? No, this is a standalone console. It's not called a console per se. It's basically a portable PC like the Steam Deck.
What's
but
the
doesn't
price
have its own
tag?
screen.
It's on Steam.
For
I
responsiveness and
I
longevity.
think they wound up
Steam
saying
Frame
that
also
they're aiming
pairs
for
seamlessly with the
400.
new Steam controller.
Yeah,
A great
because it's a
companion for
3060
playing
in it.
non-VR games in the headset. To make sure streaming
Yeah,
is smooth
so
and stable no matter what.
Those Nexus
Steam
guys
Frame
said,
includes a wireless adapter
Wait.
that lets you stream your games from your PC
"Oh, that's fucking cool." Did you see that? So basically,
to Steam
you
controller.
just fucking plug
Great
this
companion
dongle
for
in when
playing
you're
Yeah, I was
non-VR
when you're
looking
in
at
VR.
that.
headset. To make sure streaming
And
is
you can just
smooth
play
and
it that
stable no
way.
matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And
God, that
Okay,
looks
so-
nice.
So if you've
I'm
got a powerful
sold.
enough, PC, you plug the dongle in, your PC runs the game, and then it streams wirelessly to the headset. Now, I think the headset is also you can also save and play games on the headset too, but you can use your PC as the game like engine or whatever. Like that's what's running the game. Is all your
All right.
hardware on your PC.
So
the
the
game
hardware
is streamed
of
to your
this-
frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS. In addition to streaming, you can
they're
install
talking
and
about
play
dropping
tons
Steam
of
OS
VR
too,
and
which I'm
non-VR
very-
games right in the headset without a host PC. You
I'm
can
wondering
also
if they're just going
expand
to
your
put the
onboard
prices at the
storage
end
to fit
too. That
even
sounds
more games with the
doesn't
micro
play.
SD card.
It sounds like Steam
controller,
wants
Steam
even more of
Machine,
my money.
And Steam Frame. All built with the same DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you'd like with whatever peripherals and accessories you
So
choose.
okay,
Every
here's my thing. Like I've been considering getting a Steam Deck anyway, and I don't play portable. Now, maybe. Well, the current job I'm doing now, I don't really have a lot of sit down time. Like if I was parked waiting to get loaded or waiting to unload or whatever, and I had time, it would make more sense. The only reason I thought about getting one is that when I go home for a week or two, instead of packing up my whole fucking PC system, Meta Zuckerberg. Well, that's true. We can bring that up. They did a new Meta AR thing that fucked up in the presentation.
Oh no!
Yeah, like Zuckerberg
Poor
was
lizard
fucked
man.
up on Zuckerberg or whatever.
Yeah.
Poor lizard man.
So anyway,
it seems like everything he tries just kind of blows up in his face. You can't help but feel bad after a while.
I mean, he kind of probably brings it on himself. Wait a minute, what the fuck is all of? What is that?
Don't look at the
don't
backgrounds.
just
Don't.
Why did I pause there? I can't. Anyway, I wanted a Steam Deck so I can, when I go home for holidays or whatever, or one of these Steam, like the Steam machine, the cube thing or whatever, if I can just slap that bitch down and fucking plug it into a TV or whatever, and then I can jump in Battlefield and play Battlefield. Wherever the fuck
I mean, I'm fucking sold.
You know what
I
I mean?
want this
Like,
thing so bad.
The Steam machine itself, I think it would be a great investment. And I could put that bitch downstairs and on the TV that I've got downstairs and actually like, with Steam OS, I think it's going to have a browser so I can run YouTube or whatever as well, so I can put YouTube.
So here are the actual technical specs for it. So the CPU is a semi-custom AMD Zen 4 6-core processor. It is a semi-custom AMD RDNA 3. The RAM is going to be 16 gigs of RAM, DDR5 installed on it, with 6 gigabytes of DDR6 in the VRAM. It's going to have an internal power supply. It's going to have this. It's going to have Steam Machine models will have a 512 gigabyte NVMe and a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. It's going to have a Wi-Fi 6 on it, Bluetooth 5.3, the Steam controller, the 2.4 gigahertz. It's going to have one display port and one HDMI 2.0. You'll have two USB A 3.2s, two USB A's 2.0s, and one USB-C 3.2. Gigabit Ethernet, and it's going to have an LED strip on it. It is in millimeters. It is 152 millimeters tall, 162 deep, and 156 wide. It weighs 2.6 kilograms, and it's going to be running SteamOS 3.
So Helmsman brings up a good point. It's like moving gaming processing to the Steam machine will make PC gaming viable for streamers with older PCs that can't reliably run the streaming software at the same time as the game, especially for VTuber. Yeah, basically,
here's your issue. It would have been my dream thing.
Here's the issue: how do VTubers put their VTuber model on their stream if you're streaming it to?
No. He's talking about the game plays off the Steam machine, and then you just capture it with your PC. So you capture everything. It's like it's a 2 PC setup.
I see what you're saying.
The Steam machine will run the games, and your PC will run your model.
So now you got to buy a $240 capture card. Capture it.
I mean,
60 FPS.
Well, if what they're talking about with Steam OS and like that dongle thing or whatever, where they can just stream. So with the VR system that they were showcasing, you can plug this USB deal in, right?
Okay.
And your PC will play the game, and it will project it to your headset or whatever. If in reverse, all gamer streamers already have a good capture card. That's true.
X'd it out.
Well, I don't have a good one. I
have one that I bought for $25 online, and it works. That's all that matters.
Right, and I know Knight's got the Elgato or whatever. But what I was saying was, like, if they make a system similar to how that deal broadcasts to the VR system,
let's just show how important this is.
Basically, Steve, no, wait. Didn't Steam start their own capture thing?
I have no idea, but let's just say that's how important it is. It's not even installed in my computer.
Right. Well, you also got your pay-to-win computer now, so.
I've actually just left mine plugged in because I'm too fucking lazy to unplug it nowadays. I think it's working to help my other screen be a screen.
You can't really. I mean, like I said, you've switched over to your pay-to-win computer.
Well, even then, what are you using the capture card for normally? You're normally capturing console games.
Right. Well, either way, like if you get a capture card, and like I said, I bought a $25 one off Amazon. It's not the best. It does work.
It captures shit.
Right. But but if Steam comes around, because like they have a game recording, so instead of running like Nvidia's Shadow Play or whatever, like Steam has its own in-game, like you can just record shit through Steam.
That'd be kind of nice.
Well, no, we talked about this on the podcast like 6-8 months ago. Like they dropped
That's why
this
I don't
feature.
remember it.
Well, I know because you don't remember what happened yesterday.
Exactly.
So
yes,
but yeah, he does make a viable point. If you had a capture card for $400 to $600, whatever this is going to cost.
Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our
by those
previous
specs. That's probably about
what we've learned
$499,
ourselves
$399, somewhere in
powerful
there.
PC
Either way, I mean,
understand,
still getting a
that's what they're
halfway
wanting.
decent PC is like $1,500 to $2,000 to get one. You know?
giving you more
Like from what
ways
I
to
understand,
enjoy
they
the
are
games you
trying to
love
hit that sweet
and
spot
discover
of
new ones.
400.
Steam controller,
I don't
Steam
think they've
Machine,
actually
and Steam
settled on a
Frame
price
are all
yet,
shipping
though.
in early 2026.
If it's
Learn more
under,
at
well, I mean, your
steampowered.com/hardware.
PS5 Pro is like $700 or whatever now. So
True.
like consoles and shit are not cheap anymore. So the initial design of the controller, I was like, I'm out. But then like, if you got your paddle buttons and stuff like that, and it's wireless, and then you can just fucking charge it through that. Like, you're not searching for 3 fucking cords trying to charge your stupid controller or whatever.
Yeah.
I definitely like that. Okay, so it doesn't look like they got a price point on this video. So you said
I
was
wound up
Between
finding
$399 and $499 is what I'm guessing based off of the specs of the PC.
I wound up finding a article earlier, but I didn't realize we were going to be touching on this subject or not, so I don't think I have it saved. Give me a second to see if I can find that, though. Because it was kind of some of the tech behind them were talking about how they're wanting to price it.
So I've got a computer right here. It ain't good by long terms, but it's literally that damn computer for $434. I got an AMD Ryzen on BestBuy.com. I have a AMD Ryzen 5 3400 at 4.2 gigahertz, which is, I believe, what that was. Roughly. Let me scroll back to this shit. Where was it? 4.8 gigahertz, so slightly slower here. It's 16 gigs of RAM, 112 gigabyte SSD. What's the graphics on this thing? Specifications. The graphics card is a integrated, so it's on the motherboard. That's why it's so cheap. And it's DDR4. So okay, so this has a worse graphics card for $499 or $439. Let me see if I can get anything better. So I'm trying to find something with like it's a storage 8 gigabyte DDR.
Oh, if you want that, I have a website right here that has all of that in bold. I'll put that in the Discord. There you go. So you can recheck before it goes on stream.
All right, so
I haven't seen a price for it though.
This
But yeah,
is looking like
prices around $499 or $400.
So what's going to end up jacking that price up is that 2 terabyte NVMe
Bill
is what's
Duke
going to make
controller.
that more expensive.
The old Duke.
Okay, so 592 is the cheapest one I can get with an 8 gigabyte VRAM. Basically, to build that computer, it's 592, so almost $600. But you have that compute. You basically have the Steam thing.
I think I found the website. It was GameSpot. This is what I was reading earlier. There's that.
That's
I'm
the
double
link
checking it right now.
of the computer. It's
Gotcha.
basically that. Still, that has a slightly better processor, but they said semi-custom, so this stuff has been made specifically for it.
You think the DDR5 prices are getting jacked up because of AI investments?
Not really.
Well, that Nexus guy said that the RAM is fixing to go up. So,
but you've also got, I don't know. We'll see.
So just real quick, it's kind of in the middle of this article, but $400 is the sweet spot. Reese Elliott of Alina Analytics said the sweet spot for the Steam machine would be $400 for an entry model with a controller. This would really send a message, as console manufacturers have been raising their prices.
I think they're going to have multiple SKUs, are they?
Well, they're going to have multiple
models.
Really? They would
2 machines, a 512 and a 2 terabyte.
Kind of like they did with the Steam Deck as well.
Okay, yeah. So they got a model that's just. Is it just more storage?
Yeah, is what it looks like.
It's mostly more storage. Yeah, they did the same thing with the Steam Deck as well. You can get one that's like 200.
Right. Well, I was just thinking like they're not going to have like a simple and pro version like how like PlayStation and.
No, I don't think so.
So
it's going to mostly be storage.
So yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'm sure by Christmas. And that's another thing that Steam. So that was a bigger thing. We talked about this stuff when like the Switch 2 was coming out and all these other things were dropping. Was it like, well, the Steam Deck's really good, but like Steam doesn't advertise like Nintendo does. Like they don't have a display in Walmart. They don't have a fucking end cap that shows Mario or whatever. There's no Steam mascot. So they don't really like the only place you see the Steam Deck is on Steam.
Yeah,
true.
Like they don't really like. Maybe they pick up a YouTube ad here and there. Maybe it's mostly word of mouth from other. Oh, Steam's making something. Everybody's going to talk about it, kind of deal. So they don't really need to buy a lot of advertisement because people just kind of start talking about it. Which is
at the same time, though, it wouldn't hurt it to do a little bit of outside advertising besides just word of mouth.
No, it would definitely help it for sure. I'm just saying that, like, they
fucking make that bread, Steam.
I mean, they're clearly doing it, so. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it.
Bro, I am so hyped. Steam's one of the few places that I still actually have faith in. So I'm not. When Nintendo said, oh, we've got the Switch too, I was like, But if Valve, Steam says they're going to be doing something, I'm usually kind of hyped because they tend to kind of keep their promises.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing is winning his Gabe's way. That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. He's winning lawsuits. Because people are dropping the lawsuits.
I'm still waiting to hear more about what happened when they were all called into Congress on October 8th. Reddit, Discord, Twitch, and Steam, because they were all called in, but I've heard jack diddly shit about it. I'm getting antsy.
Want to know? I want to be nosy.
Yep.
We're going to start well, I'm looking at some trailers right now.
There was let's see, hold on, there was one other thing we wanted to go off on, and that is There was the MMO that got announced.
I've been hearing some rumbles about that, but I didn't
Wait,
really
was
look
that
much into it.
the anime
Horizon.
thing?
The Horizon Steel Frontiers is an MMORPG. And it's made by a different company with the same IP, and it doesn't look like trash.
Wait. You're saying Sony's Horizon?
Yeah, their IP. Here, I'll repost it.
Yeah, send it to me because
There you go.
remember that the Chinese knockoff one that I thought looked better. Or
Yeah,
whatever?
well, this is literally in their IP. Yeah.
Well, Aloy looked good in the first game.
Yeah, and then downgrade.
All right, there we go.
And then she got a little dose of DEI.
Hang on, share this tab. Add the stage. Since Nemo knocked me off my stage.
Oh, it's my stage now.
Stellar Blade hotness in a Horizon universe. And maybe. Fucking play, dude. Was it like Light of Yatirum or some shit like that? Was that other? Nah, it's still a little gangly. Well, I want a big, strong dude.
Bruh.
I need a big, muscly dude. I want to play as the robots. Dude, this is gonna be an MMO. We're gonna have to chop down so many trees. They're giving you some fucking great sword, fucking monster hunter. So that kind of, I don't know how well it would work in the MMO setting, I guess. Like the dismantling of the robots. Wait, what the fuck? The dismantling of the robots is kind of the key, point of the game. Like you shoot parts off them. Gonna fucking take this bitch down like a fucking AT-AT. Whoa, easy there. This is a fucking panty shot right off the bat. What the fuck?
Koreans don't fuck around.
Nah, they know
That
what
they
the
do
fans
not.
want. They went, as long
I
as you have
still-
money, you can have all of the horny bullshit you need.
I still want the fucking Lego Thunderjaw. You know they did a Lego Horizon game or whatever? That
Really?
nobody played? Yeah. We talked about this. Like, it got launched and, like, nobody played it. But, like, my biggest thing is, like, I want a fucking Lego Thunderjaw, like, actual physical thing to build. Very Monster Hunter vibes. Looks cool. We will see. We will see if because the light, they only made the tall neck set. Right, I know. Like Thunder, you would think just like a fucking $200 Thunderjaw like fucking model would be a no brainer, but
So the only downside, this is not going. Actually, there's two downsides. This is not going to the PlayStation. It's going to be for PC and mobile.
so in the first game, I didn't hate Aloy as much. She did have her own like insufferable moments, sure, but she wasn't as bad. I never played the second one. I probably should play the second one just to see. Same with Spider-Man 2. I should just play them and see. try to buy a copy off CD Keys or some shit, you know, like not to give money directly to Sony. If I can get away with it. It's interesting for sure. I would definitely be curious on how it played. If it's an MMO.
What has my concern is the mobile game slop shit that they're doing for all these MMOs. This is literally starting to become what I'm fearing is the same thing that happened with what's this called? Shit. Blue Protocol. There we go. I finally got it out.
Oh, right.
And it just turns into that garbage.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't want that.
I can see that.
Like I all I want is an MMO not made for a fucking mobile game. Stop.
It'd be nice.
Make a mobile game.
Well, don't you know everybody has phones?
Fuck you.
Literally everybody that talked about Bethesda from then on.
Yeah. This is for porn and occasional texts.
The internet is for porn.
No, I agree.
Why you think the net was born?
My computer
porn.
is for MMOs. Okay?
And
also porn, probably.
AI porn. There we go. But no, seriously, I'm the guy, I'm the MMO slut. I have far too many hours in MMOs of my life has been put into MMOs. And like, if we honestly add it up, I'm probably around 49,000 hours of my life is in MMOs.
We know you don't have.
Well, no, that's Black Desert, Elder Scrolls, World of Warcraft.
If you think about it, though, them going to mobile makes a lot of sense because then you keep your fucking little mobile grubby MMO brain on your MMO even more because you can carry it around your fucking hand.
Yeah.
I mean, and it is a fucking huge install base, obviously, you know.
But I mean, the issue is when they derive it around. Let me put it this way. You can't make Black Desert on a mobile game. Now, yes, there is no, it's different. It's a completely different game. It's the same story. It's the same characters, but it plays nothing like it. That's what I'm saying. You cannot take the actual Black Desert PC game and go put it on this, and I'm going to start playing like this. It would never work. It doesn't even work on console. They had to change the way Black Desert plays to make it work on console. They created something very unique when they made that. Now, here's one that actually did work about the same. Elder Scrolls Online actually did work pretty well, honestly, going from PC to console. And here's why. Elder Scrolls uses the 1 through 5 keys for your skills. So it's WASD and 1 through 5. Tab will, if you're playing a couple of the classes that have skill bars, Tab would switch the skill bar and it'd be 1 through 5 again. So if you played an action skill, it's constantly hitting the let's say the 2 key. And so if I'm playing Dragonite and I'm using Molten Whip, 2, 2, 2, or whatever key I put it on, but 2 is because it was right above the forward key. So I'm Molten Whip, Molten Whip, Molten Whip. And it has, of course, it has the global cooldown of however fast I can hit it, you know, in the game is as fast as I can rip it. In the console, it was just press X, 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 and it was the Molten Whip, Molten Whip. So it played okay. But Black Desert, in order to play it, you had to use, I'm going to enter it in chat so that you guys can see this. I'm going to put it over in the Twitch chat. So if I wanted to do a skill, it would be like shift plus W plus F. So it would be like that. Would be one skill just to get that skill off. Or if I wanted another skill, it would be Shift plus Q would go to the next skill. Then if I wanted the next, it would be S plus F would be like another skill. So you couldn't do that with how all the skills worked in Black Desert and make it work on console. You had to cut, actually, when it came down to it. In the game, they had to create things to where it was like, because I played it on Xbox. No, it's not. Actually, it was very fluid. We always called it playing on piano. And the reason being is because how it plays is a fluidity of multiple different skills. You have all these different skills together. Like my Dracania had an incredible skill rotation, and it wasn't just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, repeat, or button clicking simulator where you go through WoW's bullshit of one, you're clicking on all your different skills at random times. You actually felt like you were playing your character, because by me doing Shift Q was told my character to do this one skill. But then if I did F or WF, it would move me forward. It actually made it feel like you were actually playing the character for real. It was the least boring MMO out of every single one I played, because you were the most engaged in playing because of how the skills moved you and your character. So, bringing that to console, they had to dumb it down on wheels, and those wheels, you could pick 10 skills. And you had to, out of those 10 skills, you had to press left trigger, like triangle, left trigger, square, left trigger, X, right trigger, whatever. And that's how you would trigger these skills. And it did not play the same. It was a lot clunkier to play it. You could play the core rotation, but what we noticed was it didn't have the same projection of damage because of how they tuned it. So what they ended up doing was making it where you would press like left trigger, square, and then as soon as the skill starts, you'd press square again and it would do the flow. You'd press square again and it would do another flow, where it was actually different on the PC. So
I'm not gonna lie, this is why I don't play MMOs.
It's because of the keybinds?
No, your explanation almost put me to sleep. It sounds so fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I don't know, man. I make fun. Like I jump into your streams and I poke fun, and I know how you enjoy these games. You enjoy the process of them, and I totally get that. Mm-hmm. I make fun like, oh, it's a point and click game. If you think about it, every single game is a point and click game. Every single one. First person shooters, you point and click. Like they're all point and click games.
Yeah.
I wanted to put that out there because I make a lot of fun of like, oh, you played a point and click game.
Yeah.
Every fucking game is a point and click game, technically.
Yeah. But I will say this for, if you were to play it and actually like be that character and jump into playing the game for a minute and actually playing on a like brand new level 1 character, and you actually had all the skills unlocked and you took the time to, get used to playing piano, as we called it. As soon as you understood that, all of a sudden it feels super immersive to play, and there's no other combat system that's ever been made that feels as immersive as that to play. Not Elder Scrolls, not anything. It's one of the most immersive skill things that I've played in any MMO, any RPG, and it really has tainted my perspective.
So, yeah, I see where you're coming from. To me, if you was to give me button combos on a controller like you would do in like a 3D action game or whatever, fighting, like hacky slashy fighting game or whatever, heavy light attack, jump, dodge, parry, like I prefer playing a game like that than I would like skill cooldowns and shit. I would rather be able to do a combo. So I understand where you're coming from, like how you enjoy, how you feel like I'm just saying, in my preference, that's how I feel combat flows more naturally to me, I guess.
Is to be able to press B, B, A, left, right,
Yeah,
right type stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. At this certain angle, you B, pause, half pause, hit it again, like catching like a rhythm, I guess.
That would work in the sense of like faster paced, like hand-to-hand combat stuff.
Right. Well,
but when you're sitting with magic systems,
right.
So here's the good news. Y'all could get that for at least Free Chris. He could at least see what I'm talking about from Piano. I'm supposed to install Black Desert next month.
Really?
I thought you had given up on that.
I have.
You stopped.
No, so I have, but the reason is I said every 6 months I will log in, so they can't take my names, and it also refreshes my what names I have left, and it also makes sure that my account does not completely go inactive, so that people cannot steal the shit that I have. So
okay,
but I do need to do that. Plus, I need to make sure that the to update the guild, to reset the guild cooldown on it, so that any of them do go inactive. As long as I log in every 6 months for 1 day, it resets the timers. Because after I believe it's after 1 year, they will delete your stuff, like full delete it. And I'm like, I don't want it deleted in case I could ever get the cash out of that game. I don't want it deleted.
Valid.
Because the account got 46,000 hours on it. I've spent an ungodly amount of money in it. And it's a well-established account. No, it's never if I want to play again. They piss me off enough, but it's enough that if I'm there that day, I can at least show you what I mean by bringing up the in-game keyboard, and I can show you what fluidity looks like and why you can't get that out of WoW, why you can't get it out of Final Fantasy. Any of those games cannot replicate this. And it's never if I want to play it again. I would rather delete. I would rather delete it than ever play it. But I don't want to delete it because of the money potential I could get out of it. That's the only reason why.
We got trailers.
Yeah.
So we're watching the trailers, and I'm probably gonna go pass out.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So we got the Tokon Fighting Souls, the Japanese, like Marvel fighting game.
So already we've got winners just on the screen. You've got Ghost Rider, Captain America, Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, and Storm.
Yeah,
and they don't look
sexy.
DEI.
Storm.
And they don't look DEI.
Have you not seen any of the trailers of this, Mike?
No, I'm pretty out of stuff, as y'all know.
Yeah, it appeared 1440. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they Marvel Rivals was a Chinese studio that did Marvel Rivals, obviously. And then this is
I've heard a lot of people talk about Marvel Rivals. It's just the MOBA aspect of it. It's
hero shooter. It's like Overwatch.
Oh, so never mind. It's the other one. It's like Overwatch and Battleborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all have skills and cooldowns, and I'm not a hero shooter guy. I don't really care for that genre much, but a lot of people play it. So, and it looks cool. The characters all look really good. Oh. Ghost Rider in Japanese is pretty shit. It was like this big, like, swapping combat system.
Star-Lord?
Yeah.
This just looks like it'll be fun to watch. I'm terrible at fighting
Here's
games.
Iron Man.
Even before my hands got fucked up. I mean, actually, I was pretty good at Soul Calibur, but...
I like the designs. There's some X-Men side characters. Oh, they got him in the background. Cool. Oh, I got Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel actually looks kind of neat. The online lobbies.
Cute. It's set up like
Weaver.
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh yeah. Oh, shit. There's your fucking Hulk.
I honestly loved the character lobby in Dragon Ball Fighters because I had more fun going around spamming emotes with folks than I did actually
Savage
fighting.
Land Rogue. I don't know. Like so far, I've seen Storm, Star-Lord, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Doctor Doom, Marvel.
Colossus
Miss Marvel.
was in it. Nightcrawler was in it.
Well, they're in the background, like actual
yeah.
fighting characters.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's just like those 6 or 7 right now, and they haven't really announced. As far as I've seen in the few trailers that I've watched of this so far, like those are the only ones that they've really shown. I'm sure they're gonna have more, obviously.
Yeah.
Wolverine. I'm sure we're gonna have a Wolverine.
Have
Like,
to.
why on earth would you make a fighting game and not put fucking Wolverine in it? That seems stupid. Especially if you've got Storm already, so you've got access to the X-Men.
Yep.
You've got access to Wolverine. I mean, so yeah, I'm sure we'll see a Wolverine in it. Having Star-Lord in it makes me wonder if we'll get like a Gamora.
Yep. Thanos.
A fucking Ant-Man.
Yep.
Maybe a Hulk or a She-Hulk.
At least give us Hulk.
Yeah,
Like, you have to do the originals. You have to do the originals.
Original Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, Ant-Man would be in there. Black Panther would be a cool. Thor, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
The Thor character would be.
Throw a hammer at people.
You know, weirdly, there
Avatar.
Thor. Was there a Thor in the Marvel versus Capcom? Did he make an appearance?
I believe he made it in one of
I
them.
think
didn't
he did.
I can't remember. Not like it. Like my brain says that he did, but at the same time, like I'm not 100% sure. I think he did.
I only had one of them, and I never really played it.
Thor is a playable character in several Marvel vs. Capcom games, including Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds, Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
So yeah, a Thor character, maybe a Captain Marvel, maybe a fucking Wasp or some shit. You know, I don't know. Just I mean, you could throw characters like the way Marvel Rivals, like they put in like fucking Squirrel Girl as a character, like they've thrown in some kind of obscure. You've got Venom.
B and C list.
You know, you put a Venom in there. Yeah, fucking Bucky, like a Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of infinite, and I like it. And it's got this like cool, like new aesthetic that doesn't look over the top and stupid. Like, you know, like remember when they put the X-Men in like fucking black leather or whatever, you know, they went too far or whatever. Okay, so there's that one. Let's go to the next one. We got a Fatal Frame remake. I had a feeling that Nemo might enjoy Fatal Frame.
Haven't seen a Fatal Frame title in a while.
So this is Minakami Village.
Team Ninja. What did they do recently? Yeah, it's a remake.
Honestly, I really enjoyed the second one. But I'm worried that they're going to tone down a lot of the scenes, which will make me less than pleased.
Looks pretty.
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get out
I'll
of the
be honest,
village,
it didn't
you'll
take
be
much
able
to make this game
escape your
pretty. It
fate.
was pretty to begin with.
Yeah.
Right.
Let go. Together.
But like the up-res models and stuff.
Twins.
Doesn't really feel like we've upped the resolution all that much, in my opinion. That's different. I don't really like how that is.
Accept the fate of the sacrifice.
I watched somebody play this game. I don't remember who
The
it was.
festival
Watched some
failed.
streamer play it. They did Ninja Gaiden 4
So
recently.
because
Okay, that
You
was Team
ran
Ninja.
away.
I thought Ninja Gaiden 4 was Platinum.
You will be together.
Am I wrong? I thought that was
Forever.
Platinum Studios did Ninja Gaiden 4.
Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, remake.
Shall we?
I'm actually curious.
We'll see how it goes.
Ah, fuck, I can't spell. No, they did Ninja Gaiden 2 Black.
Oh my gosh.
Platinum Games did Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, okay. Team Ninja did the remake of Ninja Gaiden 2. They've also done. Oh, they did. Well, okay. So no, it says Ninja Gaiden 4 on it. Why did it say? Why did that thing say Platinum Games? Is Platinum Games and Team Ninja the same thing? Wait, what the fuck? Both are good. Neo 3, Rise of the Ronin, Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, Dead or Alive. Yeah. So anyway, Team Ninja. They're making some good shit. That's another game, another like single player game I want to get is I've skipped the Metal Gear Solid game that I really want to play. So at some point in time, I'm going to pick up the Metal Gear Solid Delta, and Ninja Gaiden 4 looks fucking amazing, and I really want to play it.
I've never been able to play a Ninja Gaiden game.
You know, to me,
Actually, do it.
So watching 4. So if it's Platinum and Team Ninja, congratulations Team Ninja and Platinum Games on the release of Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, so it was a collaboration. Platinum Games made Rise of the Revengeance, and watching some of the attacks and stuff from Ninja Gaiden 4 gave me that same kind of feeling of the impacts of how those strikes come. Yeah. So it looks really good. I like a good hacky slash game.
Yep.
Give me that. And you got Busty Ninjas.
Hell yeah.
You can always use more of those. Okay, next game, Fatal Frame. It's a maybe from Nemo.
Yeah, it's a maybe for me. I'm interested. As said, I just worry that they cut down a lot on some of the more gorier scenes. I do hope that they leave most of those untouched.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, have you ever wanted to be a pigeon?
And an old person.
You ain't joking about being a pigeon.
Pigeon Simulator. Just fucking abduct people.
You just shot that from your ass?
You had to shoot it from somewhere.
Like fucking Ghostbuster pigeons.
Pullman.
It's a goat simulator with wings. Yeah, it's definitely physics based.
I'm so for this. This looks terrible.
Oh, you can still shit on things, but you still the pile of poop.
Judgment Day is here.
There it is. Oh, you got a fucking pigeon skating on the fucking power line.
I'm sold.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
There's another simulator
Today we're visiting
game.
Fairmount National Park.
Well, welcome.
And wow,
I saw this
the first
thumbnail. I was
thing
like,
you see when
this
you
is gonna
arrive
be
is the
fucking
Ranger Village.
What the fuck is
with
this?
its cozy cabins, visitor center, and the big bear statue. From here, our adventure starts.
This is people
So
just
we decided to
awkwardly
head
stare
out
at
on the
you as
Ring
you
Rock
walk
Trail
by.
first. And guess what? Not even 5 minutes in, we already spotted our first animal.
There's animals. Bang!
The park has a whole range of hiking trails, from short, easy walks to more challenging climbs.
This is like the
No
most
matter your
boring
level,
thing.
there's a
I'm
trail
sure
here for
somebody's
you.
gonna love this.
My absolute highlight? This giant waterfall.
Oh my god,
Just
so breathtaking.
breathtaking.
Oh my god!
And then we came across a massive sequoia tree. Honestly, standing next to it makes you feel so tiny.
I'm so small.
A bit further on, there's this
what
really
she
wild
said.
rock formation. Super cool spot for photos. And from the
Yeah, I
lookout
know, it is a
tower, you
literal
get this
walking
amazing
simulator.
view all across the
You don't
valley.
even get to shoot animals with your camera.
Of course, the park is also home to a ton of wildlife. We saw bears fishing by the river, and eagles
Dude, if a
soaring
bear
overhead,
doesn't eat you in this game,
and even
not
a
a real
small
park.
wolf pack. Definitely
Right.
a once-in-a-lifetime experience. There are also
No
information
bears
signs
eating
everywhere.
my flesh.
Perfect
Damn.
if you want to
Weirdly-
learn something
0
about
out of
nature
10.
along the way. At the end of the day, we
Funny story. Back in Arkansas, from the town that I live in to where my parents live, you have to you cross this mountain, very narrow road, tall hill. Call it a mountain. a guy died to a bear
It's
attack
Hilton.
here about a month and a half ago. And apparently, I don't know all the details, but apparently, like, he texted his girlfriend or family or something like, "Oh, I seen a bear hanging around."
I'm gonna go
and-
pet it.
And then nothing. And then they found him dead days later or whatever. Like, that was the last message. Like, oh, there's a bear hanging around, which should be your first indication to, like, not be there or
Right.
like have a gun or like have something. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah,
probably not be there.
that would make sense.
Be the most thing, you know, unless you're like have a high powered rifle and are hunting them. Yeah, it's not a great cocaine bear got him. Yeah, and the thing is, like,
Cocaine bear.
Arkansas is like they don't like it's just black bears, and black bears, by all accounts, are basically just big dogs. They kind of spook easily. They're not super duper aggressive. Obviously, they will eat your ass. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's not like a guarantee that they won't.
Give them a chance and they will,
but,
but it's not
you
one of
know.
those things that they're actively going to hunt you down for it.
Anyway, I saw this thumbnail. I was like, oh, this is like a walking simulator or whatever. Next.
And you was right.
Speaking of dogs, this is Barcore. We watched this trailer, like the first trailer, a while back. It's a 3D platformer. We can play as a dog. So it's Astro Bot, but a dog.
Astro Doge.
You get a fucking shotgun and missile launcher. Hell yeah, let's go. Secret agent dog.
Secret. Squeaky toy.
Anyway, looks cute.
Sweet.
Okay, I saw this too. You want to dodge lasers and dance?
Nope. Sure don't.
Now you can.
What the hell? Can you imagine? You can walk in, somebody's playing this game. You don't see lasers. They're just fucking like moving around like.
Right.
I want recordings of people playing this game with no context. You know what I mean? Like, no context given. They just play this game and you see a video. Okay, this is Ronin
Ronin
Awakening. This looks like a very early build.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some Unreal 5. I kind of caught that in the small snippet. Look at her butt though. That armor weirdly is not on her cheeks. Everywhere else, it's on her cheeks. This game looks cool. I have no idea what's happening. You're just killing a lot of shit. So that's the. Wait, this is the Canyons game. This fucking. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Another game. Looks cool. I have no fucking clue what's happening.
It was during what I believed would be my final battle.
Oh, here you go.
that you appeared before me.
Dynasty Warriors?
Yep. Think you're a Dynasty Warriors fan, Nemo?
I was for a while. I more enjoy the older Dynasty Warrior games and like the Legends games.
Sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side.
These games look really cool. I've never
We
played
shall
one.
see the new age
I recommend
of
the
peace
older
with
ones in
our
all
own
honesty.
hands.
I'm not saying that I think these are bad or anyway, but I don't know.
The Origins,
Being forced
Dynasty
to
Warriors
play-
Origins.
Being forced to play as a static character when I'm so used to being spoiled by others, it makes it hard. Because I was a huge fan of the Empire games where you're able to create your own character. They don't talk, of course. But, I mean, you get to choose what you look like, go through like that, or you at least play as some of the actual notable characters from the various
As-
dynasties.
Kind of all the trailers that I'd come up with. So
Okay.
this is all the ones that jumped out at me. I'm with Nemo on this one. Used to be Secret and Dynasty Warriors. I've
They
always
just
seen
kind of
them.
started
I've
overselling it.
I've seen them for years. You know, I just have never played one. I played Persona 5 Strikers, which is a similar
It's a Dynasty Warriors-esque.
whatever that combat system is where you fight hordes
Mm-hmm.
of people. All right. Well, it's 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. I am tired as shit.
Valid.
I am
Yep.
going to go pass out. Thank
Alrighty.
you, every single person that has come by and
Yeah.
decided to listen to our nonsense and join in and talking to us on here. This has been a lot of fun. I am hyped about the Steam machine, and so we'll see. We'll have more news when it comes out. We'll be back here next Thursday, episode 93. I know I keep saying I'm going to ask more people to guest. I've just been working super
Eventually
late, and
we
I keep
will.
forgetting.
Yeah.
Forgetting to ask. So, but yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you Nemo. Thank you Nightingale.
Yeah.
Guys, go check them
Mhm.
out. They're streaming a lot more than I am.
We hang around.
So, everybody have a good one. We will
Yeah.
talk to you next week.
Yep. Take care of yourselves.
Until we
everybody.
meet again.
Bye.
Remember.
Where's the button? There it is. Just hit.